The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Virtuals Podcast. I'm your host, Jules Houston. And before we get into everything today, just want to let you guys know merch is available. Really want to start pushing that out more and more as much as we can. Thanks for all the support, especially on like the Fantastic Four one. Shout out to Maranto. He helped me with doing the transparent images, and Damian became the Fantastic Four.
I am the Fantastic Four. So.
That was pretty cool. I like that one a lot. It was definitely a different kind of style for us. So if you guys like stuff like that, always let us know. You guys are very interactive on that. We appreciate it. But for, I guess, our first batch of news, Damon's favorite event is slowly dying. I want to get into that.
All right, man. So NBA All-Star Weekend just passed. You know what I'm saying? So, I watched the All-Star Weekend. I watched the Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of ass. Like just a strip club of ass for these events. I ain't gonna lie, man. The dunk contest, we get one good performance, one to have good performance every year.
You should save that one for last, bro.
Yeah, the dunk contest.
I'm just going off because the 3-point contest is cool because it's no creativity.
It's in a perfect spot, right?
Get the ball, shoot it. I seen some people talking about they need to remove the racks to have people catch and shoot, but fuck around, throw a bad pass.
Yeah, they're saying you have to have a consistent passer.
So the 3-point contest is cool, but the skills
gotta
challenge.
pick one of your teammates.
You know what I'm saying? Draymond whipping them bitches to Curry.
Halliburton.
Relax. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Steph.
Then they gotta chase the rebound on top of that. Come on, bro. Relax.
Yo, get my rebound.
But the racks is cool, you know what I'm saying? But the skills challenge and the dunk contest need fucking change.
Oh my god, that skills challenge, dude.
Dame, I'm gonna go last for the skills challenge, but Dame, if you got something that could fix it, could change it.
I don't even know if anything can fix it, man. All I know is that Scotty Barnes is the funniest fucking player in the NBA. He was doing that shit and lost the ball into the crowd.
That's what I'm saying. Like no funny shit. It was all right. It was a time where we had all right, they started incorporating big men. It was all right. That's pretty cool. All right, but if we get no offense, Scotty Barnes, you're a talented player, but you're not the most coordinated. Most graceful player in the world.
Right.
So the skills challenge, I remember growing up. I remember seeing Steve Nash. I remember seeing Darren Williams, Chris Paul.
Guys that were skilled with the
finesse
ball.
players that were small. They curl around it. This dude, Scotty Barnes, is going wider than wide. I'm talking these rings are bigger than bigger than any person can fit through. Who can't throw past through these? I'm if we did this skill challenge and we took it serious, us three against Maxey, Barnes, and Halliburton, I think it was. I honestly think we could have beat them.
Trae Young was carrying for that one.
Was it Trae Young?
Yeah, Trae Young was.
Halliburton was with Mathurin and what's his name?
Okay, that makes sense. Because I'm watching. I honestly think we could have went out there and did better. Bro, there's no way. I was these rings are fucking huge. I remember they used to have one of the bounce pass, and that was the hardest pass. And I remember the one time, I think it was Steve Nash. Everybody, he's the odds-on favorite. He's the best passer in the league. Dude struggled like shit on that bounce pass. He could not get that bounce pass. And I remember the person who broke the record that day. I don't know if it was Chris Paul. I want to say it wasn't though, but somebody I'm talking bounce passes start running off and did it 27 seconds.
Crazy,
you do not get that no more.
No,
you'll never get that again. The skills challenge used to be cool, and I was just
And the thing is, I usually look forward to the skills challenge the most because I feel like it is a cool event. It's like an obstacle course. It's a basketball obstacle course, realistically. Yeah. But it's just not fun to watch.
Yeah, I would say the teams for the most part, the number one pick team, that didn't correlate. I know they wanted to put Victor in there, but man, Carroll, Anthony Edwards, okay, y'all got y'all the number one pick. That's it. Motherfuckers is not coming on the court doing these bounce passes. And
not one of them is a crazy playmaker.
I like that. I heard Victor was in. I was all right, cool. Maybe they're going back to the singles, kind of all right. Maybe even the tournament. Remember they had the tournament. The year that Patrick Beverly won, of all fucking people, and he won. I think in the finals he went against Eric Bledsoe. Yeah, so it's they probably was thinking damn, I guess don't really show who the most finesse player in the league is. But does this? No, it don't.
Let's go put out a 7'5" player and then 2 wings.
What do we
see what happens?
I don't know.
Call it team number one picks. You know what I'm saying?
The number oneers.
They got no swag.
guess.
And
that's
then Anthony
cool.
Edwards is trolling, shooting the threes left-handed. Like
he literally said that shit before the weekend. So he's like, I'm shooting left-handed all weekend.
That's crazy.
Like, take it seriously, man.
Yeah. But like you never been there though. Like this is your first All-Star. If I'm not mistaken, this is your first All-Star appearance, and you trolling. Like no offense to you, but
he was there last year as a replacement.
Was he?
Yeah, he was there last year as a replacement.
All right, so but like why we act like you a 7-time, 8-time All-Star? Like you just I just do this.
He did that because it was in Indiana, bro.
Like relax, man. Like have some fun, but in a different way.
Right.
Like you like imagine somebody like you want this first time ever. Like remember growing up, like All-Star Weekend was like, yo, All-Star Weekend is huge.
Oh yeah,
if it came near you, like damn, like starting tax season and shit. Like maybe my mom might take me. He never took me, but anyways, I remember watching like growing up and like do the skill challenge was like so much fun, and the 3-point contest was like, all right. Somebody I know they is gonna win it. Like
I used to hate the 3-point contest. I was like, this shit boring.
Jason Capono used to own that shit. He won it, I think, like 3 times. So like,
I'm not watching Steve Novak shoot threes.
We did not care about 3-point contest. Now that's the only thing that we have.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But what I would do to change the skill challenge, though, number one, I would either remove the teams. I mean, the team part is cool, like especially
the teams have to make
Indiana.
Sense. The teams have to
but
make
the team
sense.
has to make sense. I get they trying to throw these big men in here, but
you can do the big men in solo challenges though.
Fuck out of there.
Yeah,
I would rather watch the
rebound
big
chaser like on 2K. Rebound chaser.
Like, I get they're trying to, you know what I'm saying. But the guards, like if we had one with Halliburton,
I need somebody cooking there.
That's what I'm saying. Some
Trae
Trae Young,
LaMelo.
Fox, LaMelo, like guards like that in the game, that would be like way better than throwing fucking Paolo Banchero in there. Like no disrespect to Banchero, but come on, bro. Like skill challenge, like.
You're saying a great point because like it's so many good point guards in the league. Like there's people that don't even consider like Brunson a top 10 point guard in the league because there's so much talent.
Yeah, it's probably.
You're telling me that you cannot get 8-point guards in the league right now to go do this shit. Like even if it's younger guys, even if you got to go get Amin Thompson to do this shit just because all these other guys that's playing the game on Sunday don't want to play. Like who cares?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If he in that contest, they got the 3.
Yeah, he's cooked. That's what I'm saying. Like, but at least you have like a little bit.
But at least I'd like to see some variety with
it. Yeah, get some variety. Like if you go put any rookie in there, like you say, pick a fucking guard. Like I get you want Wemby in it because it's capacity. Right. First year ever, you know what I'm saying? He'll be an all-star eventually, but come on now. Like what are we really doing here? I mean, it's sad. Like I said, growing up, I remember I was always like, why don't they have the skill challenge in like NBA Live or 2K? Like,
do you want to know when the All-Star Weekend died? When Victor Oladipo put on that Black Panther mask.
No. He didn't just put the mask on that day. He started singing New York. Remember he was singing New York by Frank Sinatra. I'm just like, bro, what are you? You're trolling me, bro. You're trolling me, and I'm getting mad because you already can't dunk finesse. Any finesse. You don't have any strength in your dunks, and then you're putting on a Black Panther mask. I'm kind of forever. So I'm like, all right, you better go out there and show out. And
no funny shit. Like I'm being so dead ass. Like that was the day of the dunk contest. Like the whole weekend died for me that weekend. I haven't seen a
prop
good
shit started getting out of.
Because like what year was that? It was like 2016, 2017.
That was
2016, I think. Yeah, because I think no, it wasn't 2016 because he wasn't in it that year. But I think it was.
Because 2015 was the Levine and Aaron Gordon. Like that was
2016.
It could have been 20. It could have been. Nah,
I think it was 2017 because I think that's
yeah, maybe 20. Oh, because Black Panther would have came out in 2017. Yeah,
it came out the next
Holy
week.
Bro!
I just looked it up. It was 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been dead since then. Because I remember because the Aaron Gordon and the Levine they went back years. It was, I think
No.
Levine went 2015, 2016. The Levine stopped, and then 2017 was Derrick Jones Jr. I think and Aaron Gordon.
Okay.
I believe.
Nah, that was 2020.
Because I watched the I watched the dunk contest between Levine and Gordon the other day, and that's why I forgot the year.
So who was 2017? I'm trying to think.
2017 was a very, very bad year. I want to say that was like I want to go on a limit. I want to say it was Glenn Robinson.
Oh, the third, when he was with the Pacers. That was a bad one too.
Yeah, it was a bad year. I want to say that was year that Glenn Robinson. Because I remember Jeremy Evans won it back-to-back years over Paul George. Like everybody was mad that Paul George didn't win it because Jeremy Evans won it. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure like it was Glenn Robinson the third that year.
So what would y'all do to change the dunk contest?
Take it away.
In 2017, yeah, I remember it was like very, very bad. What would I do?
Take it away.
Take it out.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It's not the dunk contest isn't bad. There's not a lack of talent in the dunk contest. Mm-hmm. There's no dunk left to be done. There's 0 dunks left to be done.
I would say that, but the dunks that's being done is by like professionals. Like if I go look up the greatest dunks ever and then I come to the dunk contest and expect that, like
you want to know what they would have to do to save it? Then stop letting NBA players do it, or start doing other. There are players out there. Are literally guys out there that play pickup that do these crazy dunks. Mm-hmm. go start. They don't have to be NBA players all like that no more. If you like, as long as it's entertainment, at the end of the day, you want entertainment value.
That's true.
Go get these guys that are big on YouTube that do pickup game shit, and they're in the gym, and their literally purpose is to do the best dunks possible.
Because
and
you
they have
got
some creativity.
the 2 G League players, like Mac McClung is damn near saving the event. If I'm them, like one thing I'm changing, I'm throwing the bag at Shaedon Sharpe, Zion, and Ja. Throw Mac McClung back in there. Fuck it. He's a publicity stunt anyways. You know what I'm saying? I don't get how the motherfucker, they say the best G League player and he winning these dunk contests. I don't hear about his name until February. So throw them 4 out there. I'm throwing them the bag. $1 million whoever win. If bringing out revenue and incentives don't bring out the stars in the dunk contest, then I don't know, man. Throw the event away. Take a year off.
I mean, the incentives make sense, but at the same time, I still don't even feel like that would even make NBA players do it.
They don't because like the in-season tournament barely had going.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Like,
like
you have to really like cater to like those smaller guys. I'm looking at the dunk contest in the 2010s. Like we started with 2010, it was Nate Robinson, DeMar DeRozan, Gerald Wallace, Shannon Brown. Like you put $1 million on the line for like these guys. I mean, like, at that time, 2010, like they would have been going hard for it.
Absolutely.
Then you get to 2012, you got Jeremy Evans, Chase Budinger, Paul George, Derek Williams. Paul George eventually was gonna get a big contract, but Jeremy Evans, I mean, like come on now, like $1 million for him was like that's probably what his contract was. So it's like you look at some of these, like they always have star-studded people. Like even Giannis did one in 2015, and like nobody remembers that.
Yeah, because nobody even knew Giannis at that point. Yeah.
I mean, we never had like the most crazy players. I mean, we had Diallo won it the one year.
Hamidou Diallo, is it Hamidou or is it Cheek?
Hamidou, yeah.
Yeah, Hamidou Diallo.
The finals, it was 88 to 85. Like there was no 50s in the finals. Actually, it was a 50. Dennis Smith Jr. actually had a 50.
Okay.
But his first dunk was so bad, I think, or he had so many errors
that they took it down.
Yeah. Shit. I'm like, not a bad thing, but like you were saying, like bring in these other dunkers in the world.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I would say bring in 2 dunkers outside.
And then 2 NBA players.
Yeah, 2 NBA players.
Or like it's 1 G League, 1 NBA, and then 2.
Or like 1 guy from outside, 1 G League guy, 1 NBA guy, or 2 NBA guys, whatever the variation.
I just feel like that. I feel like that's what they need to do, and like, and incentives could work for somebody like that. Yeah. These people that were like, okay, well, hey, listen, you're not in the NBA. Here's 500,000. Here's 500K on the line. Come, let's show you. Let's see your best dunks. And not only that, it helps them out too because that's exposure for them. If they have a YouTube channel, if they're big on social media or whatever, that's just more incentive for them to be like, okay, I'm at an All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like these NBA players, like Jaylen Brown's the biggest name we had in the dunk contest in a couple years.
Yo, the dunk, but dunking it, then putting your arm over your eyes is nuts. And he said, like, come on, it's
and then you'll have your tongue out, so I already know you bit it because you dunk it, so you. Like, oh, that shit hurt now. Kind of like no, bro. But like no, like on a serious note though, like when I see, I didn't even try to watch dunk contests. Like,
I didn't watch it.
I did not turn my TV.
I didn't see any of the notes.
Only thing I seen was Steph and Sabrina. So that's all I cared about. Really.
That was the only thing I watched. And I watched it at work.
That was cool.
Like,
that was the coolest thing. Cause I know a lot of people were.
And she shot from NBA range, which a lot of people were like, "Oh, she's gonna shoot from WNBA range." That don't count.
And she dragged it, but they just bridged the gap because they know that Caitlin Clark is coming in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So now you got a chance to do Caitlin Clark versus Steph Curry, which is gonna bring in way more viewers. So that's a good thing to mix NBA, WNBA, but I'm not saying like, all right, let's get a WNBA and fucking NBA fucking All-Star game.
Right? No, yeah, but even to have them have like some of the better players from the WNBA be in the skills competitions and be in the. I would do
the skills challenge. To be honest, like I would have them in the skills challenge. I would have a WNBA team. I'm saying NBA team. I have to go at it and then say if whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. What you're putting out with these fucking three team guy or 3 player teams or whatever, stupidest shit in the world. Never have any chemistry besides the Indiana team. And I'm pretty sure they won, right?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like,
I'm
shocker!
I could have swore they saw that. I saw them.
Why wouldn't they win? They got the most. I think that happened the year before too. Like, or no, it was the Antetokounmpo brothers.
Oh yeah,
the Nasus was doing some nasty shit.
When has the Nasus ever done anything not nasty?
He did the first pass and I think he missed it. I'm like, hey, this dude go. And he just, he's a troll. Man.
I watched this TikTok thing the other day, man. It was like, how are you in the NBA moments, man? It was like a 2-minute video. First minute was mad random players. So the last minute, off the Nasus.
That's fucked up, man.
I was like, y'all hate the Nasus.
Shout out to Nasus, man. He be taking some real scrutiny, man. But
it's my favorite player.
Yeah, this dunk contest is pretty. Even last year wasn't bad. We got some pretty good dunks last year.
No, yeah.
Like the score, like it was competitive. Mac McClung went out. He went off. You know what I'm saying way better last year than this year, obviously, because it was his first time. But we had a year. We had Obi Toppin, fucking Juan Hernandez, Jalen Green, and Cole Anthony.
Oh my God, Juan Hernandez.
And the highest dunk recorded that day was 47. In the finals, it was 92 to 69.
Wait,
that is
who won that? Was that Obi Toppin?
Obi Toppin. And he did I think he did 4 East Bays. That's all he knows how to do is fucking eat space. Like, I don't understand. So I mean, if they could fix the dunk contest, I mean, obviously, I feel like you bring in the other guys because, as most basketball fans know, like these are not the best dunkers in the world. These are the best like professional athletes that we know of that can dunk the ball on TV.
That's what I'm saying.
Week to week basis.
That's what I'm saying. I see guys on social media all the time that I'm like, who are you and why are you doing the most insane dunks I've ever seen in my life? Why is your head on the rim?
Why are you bouncing the ball off the wall, doing a backflip, reverse dunking with a blindfold on?
Like, why is your head above the rim? Like, that is outrageous. I don't know what you're doing there.
And I also think they should change the judges. I ain't gonna lie. Make the judges more modernized, like Dominique Wilkins, bro. Just because you couldn't do that shit, bro, don't make you get that nigga an 8, man. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Like, Darnell dude gave Matt McClung an 8 when he fucking caught the ball, jumped over somebody, threw it up, caught it back, dunked. He got like
it levitated.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, that's an 8. I'm like, bro, but you gonna give Jaylen Brown the 10?
Jaylen Brown fan, bro.
Like, why is your tongue out, bro? If you thought that was gonna add a score for you, like, there's no way.
And what make All-Star game weekend the worst is because you get the dunk contest, it's over, and then we get the All-Star game the following day. So it's like back-to-back ass. Like,
after 3-point contest, more likely to not return.
It's over. I can't wait till the NBA season.
Damian Lillard sparked it though. He be dragging it in the 3-point contest,
bro. Yeah. But the All-Star game, man, I ain't gonna lie. I can't. It's not enjoyable, man. They not even doing like cool plays in that shit no more. Like,
it was funny too because somebody was like, they were like, "Oh, this Western team like this is like the all Hall of Famers." And
no funny shit. I remember I say, I'm like, look at his West team. I'm like, if LeBron come, like, no trades get done, like, there's no way he loses the game. He went out there and lost. They gave up 211 points. Like, that doesn't mean nothing. Like, they're not playing defense. So it's like whoever hit the most open shots win the game.
The Tyrese Maxey was.
I'm looking at this West team. I'm like, how the fuck are they down 20-something points this entire game?
Bro, I was really watching this shit. I was like, damn, they're down. You know, I watched Tyrese Maxey hit like 3 crazy shots in a row. I was like, what am I watching?
I ain't gonna lie, Dame and Halliburton was fucking cooking them. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude,
I think
Halliburton was going crazy.
And then Dame just came in.
Dame hit back-to-back half-court.
It's ridiculous.
Luka shot, bro. That shit had me crying because they were talking about how Andre Iguodala, Dominique Wilkins, Larry Bird, they were like giving them halftime like speeches about how they.
It was before the game. They was coming in like, hey man, let's take this game
a little more seriously.
Motherfucker
Luka went out there and shot a full court. That shit hit the backboard hard.
Like, come on. Jokic and Luka are the most uninspiring motherfuckers for that game, man. They really don't care.
Honestly.
They was playing catch up the court, son. They was really passing the ball back and forth to each other. And then Jokic had a wide open dunk. He's like,
pass that shit
finger roll.
Like,
he did a cock back finger roll. Like, you're trolling.
Motherfuckers is uninspiring in that game, man. But I have no idea how to make that game more competitive because if I'm in the All-Star game, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, you got the second half of the season. Why would I take that game that serious? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm Kawhi Leonard, why would I take the All-Star game that serious? Like, I'm already a Hall of Famer. Like, I'm damn near been injury prone for the last 5-6 seasons. Why would I take that game serious?
Well,
like,
Anthony Edwards came out and said that they should be incentivized to play in that shit because
or at least put some more incentives. Like, they took the charity work out of it. They took the money, winning money, and all that out of it. Like, they took
that's what Anthony Edwards said. Anthony Edwards said, like, basically came out and said that, like, the reason, like, he's not taking that shit seriously because there's no incentive to play seriously.
There's no reason to take that serious.
It's literally just a fun pickup game.
Like, there's no reason to take that serious. It's just whoever makes the most shots. But, like, the plays, it's not even no, like, cool plays in this shit no more.
No,
like,
I wasn't seeing no crazy oops or nothing.
Nothing. Bron did his
the last crazy
dunk.
oop I felt we seen was the Giannis and Steph waste. He bounced over KD's head.
Paul George did that shit to LeBron, but, like, it's over already, bro.
We already seen that. Like, do something different.
Like, the 2019 Rising Stars game was better than that shit, bro. And Ja, Zion, and Brandon Clark had a 4-minute dunk contest. that was the last. That peaked All-Star weekend.
You want to know what would be fun for the All-Star game? And because I mean, maybe not yet, but soon they'll be able to do it. It's like an international versus NBA style All-Star game, kind of like how they do it for the younger guys.
With the Rising Stars,
but just do it now with like actual All-Star selections. I mean, the league's getting to a point where a lot of guys are coming from overseas.
They don't want the USA to look bad.
They're
gonna look crazy. But if they did that game, bro, it look crazy.
Then again, though, like, you got Luka and Jokic that's gonna be the 2 leads of that shit, bro. Them motherfuckers don't take that shit serious. So it's like, like, you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna have a nasty team.
It's gonna
like,
be
not nasty. Like, you'll have some of the best players gonna be like Shea,
It's gonna be Shea, Giannis, Victor,
Luka. It's gonna be
Jokic,
Embiid, Jokic. Like what? Like that's crazy.
They're gonna be loaded.
They're gonna be shooting no threes.
No.
Mash.
Wemby gonna shoot their most threes.
Like mash.
I ain't gonna lie. AD might have to win MVP, bro. He going to get about 13 blocks.
The SGA had 6 3-pointers in the game. Like, shoot that in the real game.
It won't.
you shoot 2 a game.
It is crazy though, because like looking back on like some of these scores aren't horrible. Like when they first introduced the target scoring, I knew it wasn't gonna last. Like I was always against target scoring. Like it looks
that
stupid,
was the dumbest shit. No, that was the dumbest shit ever.
But at the time it did work out at the time because like the Kobe stuff, you did all the charity stuff. But I remember like the West was dominating for like it was like from 2011 to 2017. Like the West won 6 of the 8 those games. Wasn't really too worried about the scores, more or less the competitive nature in it. I mean, we did have some crazy moments, obviously like the Kobe, LeBron stuff. When Kobe started like locking in and like locking him up and shit. Like that's a cool thing. We'll never get that shit again, and that's fine. So I did see somebody propose like a 1-on-1 tournament. I still don't see them. I don't see people wanting to be in that. I don't see some of the best players in the world wanting to be in that.
No,
I don't see that. I can see. I was saying like imagine a 1v1 tournament, and we see fucking like Jalen Green go to the fucking finals. Then he's playing against LeBron. It's like, how the fuck do we get here? You know what I'm saying?
And that's that's
things
the
like
risk
that
you
can
play
happen.
with that. Like,
and that's the risk you play. Yeah, for real.
Fucking Benedict Mathurin versus Tyrese Maxey in the finals. What happened?
And then they doing the introduction like Benedict, like trying to get the crowd hype. Niggas already left. Niggas left. They
no, they wouldn't have left because it was in Indiana.
My fault. They ain't sold their tickets yet, but they was thinking about it for sure. It's hard to do the 1-on-1 tournament. Maybe like a 3-on-3 kind of thing, like a big 3 style, like where you have 4 different teams, and that would make it crazy.
Yeah, fuck that. Slam ball tournament.
Slam ball tournament. You might start playing dodgeball at this point. Like the NFL started realizing, all right, this Pro Bowl was never going to be good ever again. Let's just take it out and make it as fun as possible.
I like watching them do the obstacle course and shit with the big guys.
That should be so cool when they do like that kind of shit.
The tug of war, son.
Yeah, like
that
bro,
shit was funny, bro. That nigga Aiden Hutchinson was going hard. I'm like, yo, relax. Like you needed this energy like 6 days ago.
The game really said. I watched the game too because I was at work and I was like, it was okay. Like I mean, it's whatever because they're just messing around. But like the actual stuff they do leading up to like the kick-tac-toe is actually pretty dope. I like the linemen doing the obstacle course. They got to lift shit up and all that. Jason Kelsey literally won them the
because he's fucking using his leverage. Jason Kelsey's the smartest person on the
ever,
planet.
bro.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I was like, so like that was dope. Like I liked watching. Even the dodgeball stuff's fun, especially when you get some of the smaller guys in there, like the guys that are actually elusive.
Some of one of the best pictures from the Pro Bowl was when Justin Jefferson staring down Stephon Diggs, and they're going against each other, like the trade that ended up getting y'all where I was.
Yeah, was it 2 years ago? Yeah.
That's pretty cool stuff, obviously. But like,
even like the best catch, like they do like the best catch thing. Like I didn't see it this year, but I know last year they were doing some crazy shit. Like Stephon Diggs caught one off a roof in a pool. Like they finished it off the roof into a pool. Like there was like it's cool that they're at least trying to branch out. They're like, okay, this game is not competitive. Yeah. Let's not put these dudes in pads anymore because nobody cares.
Yeah, and that's a higher risk injury. Like, you can't say like you playing All-Star game like I'm scared to get injured, bro.
Unless Giannis in the fourth quarter really trying to punch your shit, bro.
Like, come on. So unless he
put
really
his shoulder
lock
in
you
you
up and he
hand check and shit.
On your chest and shit. I was saying then you can say that, but I doubt he's gonna be doing that shit ever. But like even the flag game this year, the flag game was good, and I think it came down to a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
With C.J. Stroud and I forgot who he threw the ball to.
Tua threw the first touchdown.
It was a crazy.
Keenan Allen.
Somebody that was obviously like a third stringer out of the Pro Bowl, but he almost caught it. It was like a great throw, but like it turned out to be like a really good game. I think the NFC like came back and won crazy. Like it was some crazy ass comeback or some shit. So like the odds of them like fixing All-Star game, like how can you make it more chill and relaxed and fun than they already consider it.
Yeah, because they don't play defense. Like if I'm a star, why would I try? Like until it's more incentivized, like and I can make more money off of it, or because NBA players got pride too. Like
yeah, exactly. Too much.
You know what I'm saying?
Really.
Too much pride. So but. I mean, I guess you gotta appreciate it because in another 3-4 years, like LeBron's not gonna be in there no more. Steph,
they might. That's when they're gonna throw it out. They're gonna realize that they can't bring that in.
They can't bring no revenue.
I just don't even know who you really like at that point. I don't even know.
Good morning, Devon. Good morning, Devon.
But yeah, bro, like you fucking bring Victor in. Like Victor versus Ant, they're in the same conference. You can't do that. You
can't.
Victor versus Giannis every year.
Have no stars.
Like literally, Giannis and Dame was the 2 oldest people in the East. Like that's crazy. Like another 3-4 years, bro. Like
Dame's what, only like 33?
Dame is like 30, 31.
Oh, shit, he's younger than I
thought.
I thought he was like
31.
And Giannis is 28.
28, yeah.
That's nasty. I didn't realize how young the East was.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
won.
motherfuckers in the
They
West,
was trying. I mean, shit, Bam coming down here in and out
You see
threes
they
and
won.
shit. Like,
Some of their
that might be
first
the-
game. That's what I'm saying. Like, Anthony Edwards, this is your second time in the game. Why are you trolling?
Like, word. I guess he there.
He
He gonna be there. I guess he's stamped.
Yeah,
so.
he is technically.
He's
Yeah,
stamped.
When-
From
when
that
he was
Team
looking.
USA performance, he's stamped.
Who won the All-Star MVP? Was it Dame?
Yeah,
It was
Dame.
Dame. Yeah, Dame.
Weirdo.
It's only
He
because
only go hard. He only go hard when it don't matter.
when it don't matter. That's Bubble MVP, 3-point contest winner, and All-Star MVP now.
Go to hell.
But that, I guess that wraps it up basically for the All-Star stuff. I mean, I have no real hope for it. As does most NBA fans, they don't really see this shit get any better. I don't see a reason why they should make it any better. I mean, like if people keep buying the tickets to do it, and you can get 30 guys out of the challenges to participate. Who the fuck cares?
Did you see like Adam Silver came out and like they showed like what the requirements are for each city to host it?
I'm like, bro.
Nah,
First
that
of all, the
is
Indiana
crazy.
pick was already kind of shaky to me. I ain't
You
gonna
gotta
lie.
be
They
able to.
went from like Charlotte to Indiana.
You
right?
gotta be able to
Or
like.
no, Salt Lake City to Indiana.
The airport's gotta be able to handle like 75 domestic flights, 20 international flights. You gotta have at least 3 5-star hotels in the area. It was a bunch of shit. I was like, you gotta have like a 6,500 square foot like convention center, or 650 something like that. Yeah, it was a bunch of shit. I was like, all right.
That's when they used to just do crack and they just go out and fucking hoop. I miss those days. What happened to
Because like my thing is like how do you even want to? How could you even expand markets if like you're making that much of a requirement? Like smaller like cities or like states are not gonna be able to handle that.
Well, they're going back to back California, San Francisco, then it's Inglewood. So
Inglewood's actually pretty interesting.
we'll see how that turns out. I mean, a lot of these cities are pretty obvious and like repeaters and shit. So it is what it is. But we got a new game for you guys. Inspired by a lot of these TikTokers. I mean, they've been going hard with these like the guess the player kind of thing. So what it is Damian DeMond will pick an NBA player. It's gonna be current. We're not gonna go too crazy. Damian made it that way. He born.
Thanks.
So realistically, only yes or no questions. Obviously, you want to make it as broad as possible to start, but start narrowing down as you get further and further down. The only requirement is obviously just say yes or no. If somebody asks you a question that's not yes or no, they'll probably realize. So usually like did they, not how many. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask how many. Don't ask what. Say did, or like did they win a ring? Yes. They'll say that you got 1,000 more players to think about, but obviously, I'm pretty sure I both have a player. Mine as
I just had to change
before.
mine. I had to change mine.
You had to change yours
Right before the game?
Right before the game, in front of all the cameras.
Nah,
all the
I had to
lights,
think.
lights
I had
too
to
bright.
think. It was between two people.
You said Jacob Toppin. That's crazy. That's crazy. I slowed you. I slowed you with that one. But so we'll limit it to, I would say 10 questions.
Yeah, I feel like if we keep, I know like they don't usually limit it, but if you keep going forever,
You say
then
you
it's just
gonna go
like-
forever, for real. Like, you don't want to start guessing and like obviously getting like the obvious ones or even like the snipes out the way. So Damien, you said you have your player.
I do.
Demond, you have your player.
Yep.
All right. Whenever you guys are ready, in between y'all, so I'm gonna just listen in,
All right, man.
chime in.
I'm gonna go ahead and start. Is your player in the Western Conference?
No. Is your player in the Eastern Conference?
Yes.
All
He
right.
is.
All right.
Yes. Does your player have a championship?
No. Is your player an All-Star?
No.
Ooh, that's a bit tough.
Okay. Is your player All Star?
No.
Damn.
I know who.
What the fuck? Where we at? Hold on. Eastern Conference, non-champion, non-All-Star, most uninspiring player. Like, damn.
Is your player
Yo, wait, no, I don't know who it is. I thought it was.
is your player a starter?
No.
Oh shit.
Damn.
We both picked
Fine for real. Y'all just picked the two worst players in the league.
Fuck.
Yo, he actually had
a
Jacob
middle.
Toppin. He had to switch.
You had a mid-off, man.
He had to switch.
Is
like
your
Jacob.
player a front court player?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit. Is your player
The player American?
God, that ass.
Is your player be able to celebrate Black History Month? If it came down to it.
Is your player a guard?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. Not a point guard.
Okay, that's fine.
Damn.
Okay, so you're in the East, a guard, not an all-star.
You said your player's a front court player. Is your player? You said he's not in the West.
He's not in the West. They both big Eastern Conference players.
So is your player?
Obviously, you can guess whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw a guess.
What do we both have? 4 questions each?
Yeah, we both have 4.
Yeah, they both have 4.
Front
right
court Eastern Conference player, not all-star, non-champion. God damn. I'm gonna go with.
Big DeMond Crittenden.
I'm gonna go with Yoko Pirtles. Your player, Yoko Pirtles.
No.
God damn.
That was a crazy guess.
That's not the worst.
No, it's
guess
really
in
no.
the
It's
world.
really it's
That's
not.
the worst guess.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. That's really not a bad guess at all.
like.
All right. Is your player? Oh, shit. Is your player in the Central Division?
The Central Division.
Oh, who's in the Central? That's like the Bucks,
Cavs, Bucks, Pacers, Bulls, Pistons.
No.
Fuck. Okay.
Is your player black?
Not full black.
Woo.
Is your player on a bottom feeder?
Oh, you talking like playing in lower?
Yeah, like
Like-
are we like a playoff team or are we like just like ass?
They could make a play-in push. I'm not gonna say bottom feeder. They're
Okay.
like,
So like kind of like a middling team.
yeah, but
Okay.
they're not. They're not in the play. They're not in the top 8.
Okay.
Okay. Is your player on a team that's in the top 6 in the East?
Let me check the standings.
Damn.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Top 6 team. That was a good one.
Yes.
Is your player DeJounte Murray?
Nah.
Hey, listen. If you said he wasn't a starter, right?
Oh, you did say not a
Say
start.
he
Oh,
wasn't
damn.
a
I forgot that. See, I should have marked that down. Fuck.
Is your player George Niang?
No.
Like that TikTok that nigga did.
That would be
That was his
crazy.
first guess.
Okay, I got a good one. Has your player ever competed in like an all-star contest, like a 3-point dunk contest, anything?
Pick Jacob Robin. Just 1 minute.
I gotta look, man. I don't believe so. I'll say this: in the last 10 years, he hasn't.
Okay. Oh, so so we're dealing with somebody older.
I'm looking at these top 6 teams.
Okay, so you said he's not in the Central.
Is your player Isaiah Hartenstein?
No. How many questions do we got left?
I think you're both at 8 now.
Okay.
All right.
If
Ooh,
not 7.
shit. We getting crazy. I hate that we both picked hard players.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
Your
picked some pretty
player.
hard players, but
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
know what I would guess. I would know what I would guess next if I was
Damn.
Demond.
All right.
Actually, no. If I was you, I'm sorry.
I need to.
Kinda
So I know they're a playoff push team, so they're on the outside looking in. I'm just trying to think. Motherfucker. Is your player Cole Anthony?
Nah.
Orlando.
Like, what the fuck?
I gotta get one more. Okay, so your player. You said your player is not completely black,
So
In the
he's
top
mixed.
6.
He's on a top 6 team in the East.
and he's a front court
And
player.
he's a front court player. He's like he's not a 5.
Okay. But he runs it. I feel like that's the energy I'm getting off. So I'm gonna ask you: has he been on this team his entire career?
No.
All right.
All right, this is my last question. Shit. Ooh. Where's a guard on a playoff push team? Not a starter is crazy.
I know what team I like. I don't know. Like, so
I'm
your guy's in the
thinking
top
of
8, right?
My guy's in the top 6.
Top 6, and your guy's I guess
Bottom
middle
5.
middle team. So
Yeah.
probably like 7 through like I'll say 11 or 12.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask another division
Hornets,
question.
Wizards, and
Yeah.
Pistons
I'm gonna have to
don't
ask another
consider
division
that.
question and then just hope for the best. This is my
Damn.
last question. So he's not in the Central. Shit, I got the shakes. Is he in the Atlantic Division?
Who's in the Atlantic Division?
It's the
Knicks,
Celtics, Knicks,
Nets.
Sixers, Nets, Raptors.
Yes.
Oh, shit, okay, that narrows it down. Okay.
All right. My last question: has he ever made a All-Star game?
Not an All-Star game.
Young All-Star game. That's tough.
But
that helped you.
he relates to a question I asked you though.
So he's been a part of.
He's been a part of an event. All right, so we're down. So we both get one guess now. We got really good. Just got to narrow it down and hope for the best. I'm nervous.
Wow, man.
So what you gonna guess?
Your guys not. Neither one of your guys are starters either.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm. That's really what like that's like
He
my guess.
participated in an event before, so it's like.
Holy shit.
It hasn't been 10 years. I had a guy in mind, but it hasn't been 10 years for him yet. Has it? All right. I got my guess. I don't know if he starts though. All right, fuck it. Is your player Dennis Schroeder?
No.
Fuck.
That was not a bad guess.
All right, so run it down for. I'm gonna run it down for you again. He's mixed, top 6 team, has competed in an all-star contest of some sort. And he's a front court player. Like he's not a 5 though. Like you don't like, I know that's kind of giving it away a little bit, but I'm narrowing it down for you a little bit. He's not a 5.
All right, I'm gonna go. Said he's mixed. Damn.
I already guessed the player on the Knicks and the Cavs. Hold on, let me look at the top 6 again.
This is gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think your questions narrowed it down enough. You should have tried to narrow it down teams.
Yeah, you should have started.
I mean, top 6. I mean,
the
top
visions
6
was key for Damian. Though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Tobias Harris.
No,
that's not a bad guess at all.
that wasn't. Who was your guess, or who was your player?
My player is Garrett Temple.
Oh, I would have never got that. Obi Toppin.
Was Obi
Oh
Toppin?
my
Mine was Obi Toppin.
No, I kept saying Jacob Toppin. When you started, you said he's mixed. I was like, I'm trying. I went to the Pacers immediately. I was like, he gonna do Andrew Nembhard just like the one guy did.
I should have.
And then I was like thinking, I'm like, wait, Andrew Nembhard do start sometimes, so he might be.
I had Obi Toppin. I had him last night, son. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Obi
Man.
Toppin is crazy. Garrett Temple.
No, you oughta never.
I switched it.
I'd
I
never.
switched it.
You said
like,
last 10
at
years,
first,
bro.
it was gonna be Jose Alvarado, but I'm like, if he named him my favorite team, I'm cooked. Like, you know what I mean, that's 9 guesses after that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do an OKC player.
Yeah,
I
I would've been
want to give him
cooked.
somebody easy.
I just thought you were gonna do Jalen Williams, but the bad one. I thought that's what you were gonna do. I really thought
Like, I would have said Jalen
Williams
wrong.
with the bad one.
Yeah, I would have to say Jalen Williams light skin. Like,
Light skin,
light skin Jalen Williams?
variant.
Nah, that shit's fun. I kind of want to do that going forward with shit, but we don't have to do only NBA. We can obviously switch it up each week.
People or actors, or
Yeah.
whatever, stuff like that.
That shit's fun though.
But to pivot into our next segment, Damian, we got some boys news. If you want to start getting into that.
Yeah, I'm the Homelander. So the boys, as announced their release date, June 13th, we're getting season 4 of the boys, which means if you haven't watched seasons 1, 2, 3 and Gen V yet, do it right now. You can watch it all today in the next 24 hours. I'm super excited. That's actually great to get a release date. Now they showed you the rest of the poster. Originally it was just Homelander. Now he's with girl to be popping heads. Victoria Newman.
yeah.
Yeah, Victoria Newman. So now we're seeing that he's clearly a part of her campaign for. I know she's running for vice president with the other dude. So I'm super excited. This season's only going to get bigger now that we have Gen V involved. I mean, I'm sure we'll get a mixture of the two. And I don't really know where they're going to go with it, but I'm nervous.
I'm hyped, man. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of made a prediction that I believe that Butcher, he's already infected, so I think he's gonna use the I'm trying to think of what they had in Gen V. The virus to kill Soups. He's gonna try to cook something up to take the infection out of him.
Yeah.
But besides that, man, I really don't have a prediction for this season, man, because the way Gen V ended,
December, right? It was a teaser.
Yeah, but it was just like a small one. It showed you because it showed you Homelander's son kills somebody, he throws him against the wall, and there was a bunch of little small stuff. We're really just waiting for an official trailer at this point.
Yeah, the way Gen V ended, man, I don't know, man.
I'm expecting at some point that we're gonna get. I don't know how much longer the boys are gonna go on for, but I did have we did talk about it where I said that eventually we're gonna get a Homelander takeover, basically where he inserts himself as president, or the Soups attack the White House, and he's like, I'm done taking orders from humans. You saw how he acted at the end of Gen V, obviously, when a Soup turned on her own kind, and he flipped out. So if that happens, what I'm saying. Obviously, we'll see what happens with the 7. We saw Black Noir in the trailer, who was supposed to be dead, and he's back. So it's super exciting.
Who's supposed to be the president? Who's running for president? It's
Bobby. His name's Bobby Singer in the show, because he's running for it, but the Deep Homelander makes the Deep kill his VP, like the person that was running, because Victoria Newman wants to be VP. So he makes the Deep go, and he drowns dude in his pool so that she can step into his place to run for VP with him. And so the dude that's running for president, though, he was like against the soups in the military and all that originally, which is why I think that Homelander would eventually march against him if he's going to.
That's what I was about to say. Like maybe he'll use his power to take him out.
Yeah.
Victoria has to, like, after he's already elected, Victoria has to go in and be a president. Now you directly in the president's ear.
Yeah,
she doesn't have to go to chain of command a little bit more.
Right.
Now you direct contact with the president, and then
I can't keep like guessing small shit's gonna happen in the show anymore, because the way the world's being built, each season has gotten more and more insane. Things that you don't expect. Yeah, like seriously, like each year more and more. Each time there are new season drops, more and more insane stuff that you could never predict is gonna happen. So like at this point you gotta just guess the whole thing. Yeah. And just like you gotta assume something ginormous is gonna happen in this season.
Yeah, I know that in the teaser they were talking about like the death of Homelander, which I don't think it would be the death of Homelander.
Yeah, I say maybe just like a kind of like a rebirth thing for his character.
The death of the Homelander character, him position himself to be a political character,
right.
and only controlling the soups instead of being
something like that.
him as a normal, I guess.
And he's gonna be the villain at the end of the day, no matter what. So it's not like it's a question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So maybe the death is really just like it's like a foreshadowing thing. Like he's just getting rid of the suit. He's gonna start putting his face as a face of like the universe. Like,
we need to get rid of that. Yo, that motherfucker need to get rid of that suit, man.
I've never seen Homelander in anything but that suit.
But that suit.
Nah. He actually has like 100 different suits. They just all look the same.
The exact same. The rip in the knee. But I'm not too caught up with them boys. Like every time I try to watch it, like I just like get sidetracked by another show or something else going on. Obviously, I want to catch up with it, but I was reading here. I did not know that the Butcher got infected. I know it said that he was infected in general.
Because
he was dying.
He was taken. So they found it. So Queen Maeve was giving him this thing called Temp V, which gives him powers. He kept taking it, but they didn't realize it was going to kill him until like by the end of the season. Because him and Huey kept taking it, and he stopped Huey from taking the last one. Because if Huey would have took it again, it would have messed him up too. Yeah. Basically, it's basically melting his brain. Like they talk about it, like they show you like the side effects and all that. So like he's messed up. They captured Soldier Boy again, which I doubt Soldier Boy's going to be gone the whole next season. Yeah. I mean, he was too big of a character in the last one to be gone the whole time. We're getting like some new characters in. I don't think that the characters from Gen V at the end, like Kate and what's his name, I don't think they're going to be part of the 7. I originally thought, and that made the most sense. I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. I think they'll help Vought. Yeah. But I don't think they're going to be out as a face of the 7 anymore. I think that might bother them. Yeah, I think that's going to bring in. I do think they're going to end up bringing in 2 new people still, 2 new heroes. I know there's one girl. Yeah, the one girl's like Firecracker or whatever. Yeah. Like we know for sure that she's going to be in it. Yeah. You know, obviously, like I think what I'm most excited for is just to see what they do next with A-Train. As I've said multiple times, A-Train to me has had the best arc of any character.
He did a 180 for me. I ain't gonna lie. He did 180.
He's had the best arc in the show. Like I said, to start off as basically a drug addict villain who killed his girlfriend and all that, and he wants to kill Huey all the way to now where he inevitably got his brother basically ruined his life, and then he gets revenge, and now he has a new heart. So we can finally see A-Train run again. He ain't ran since season 1.
Word, motherfucker washed, man. But I do agree that I do not think that. Was it Kate and
Kate got her hand blown off?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she got her whole arm.
That's it. Like it's too hard to put them in the spotlight.
Yeah, and you don't know if they media trained. Like it's a lot of shit that's going on.
That's what Vaught's biggest thing is too. Is like you got to know how to talk in front of people.
Talk in front of people. Sam will bug the fuck out. So
not look, he is.
He will, and then his brother is in his head and shit. He might wild out. So I definitely don't think they're gonna be a part of 7. I think they're gonna chime in here and there.
I do think we'll see them. Like I said, I do see them being a part of it, but I just don't think it's going to be like anything huge.
If Gen V didn't have a season 2, I would say that okay, they're in now. But with them having a season 2, I can see them like chiming in here and there, not being like a main. They probably won't even be in all 7 episodes.
And Black Noir's out, right?
He dies at the end of the last season. So I see
it say he was back on his feet.
I forget what he did in the last season, but basically
he took his tracker out. And he knew that Soldier Boy was coming, and he didn't tell Homelander.
Yeah, so basically, like the whole long story short, the reason that Black Noir is the way he is so he was in Soldier Boy's squad back in the day. Soldier Boy, like they basically, long story short, his squad betrayed him and gave him to the Russians, but Soldier Boy basically fucked up Black Noir, like beat his head in and burned his face on a car. That's why Black Noir, like when you see him without his mask, is all scarred up. He was normal. He never even wore the mask before. And then he started wearing the mask because of what Soulja Boy did to him.
Yeah.
So when he finds out that Soulja Boy is back, he starts hallucinating and she's seen like these like cartoon animals and all that. And that's how they show you. He goes to this restaurant and like he's literally envisioning what Soulja Boy did to him as a cartoon. And that's how they show you what happened. But obviously Homelander doesn't want, that's like Homelander's right-hand man, you know, so you take your tracker out and all that, like now it looks like you're doing something behind Homelander's back.
Yeah.
So Homelander basically kills him. He puts his hand through his chest.
Yeah.
But then in the trailer, in the teaser, you see Black Noir again. So I mean, we do know that Black Noir has like extreme healing powers.
But it's also a suit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, well, that's
So
what I was.
let's say.
That's what a lot of people's like big thing because like so in the comics, a big plot twist is that Black Noir the whole time was just a Homelander clone.
Yeah, I see.
They created a Homelander clone so that way if the real Homelander ever snapped,
That's
or
like
did
their
something-
biggest theory for season 3.
Yeah, like that's what everybody's guessing is that like okay, well, are they going to do the Homelander clone thing? I know a lot of people didn't like it in the comic, but it's still something they could adapt because it's such a big part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's in a suit. So I feel like eventually we'll see somebody still
See
in a
what's
suit.
wrong
just,
with
just
who
to
it
keep
is.
image up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to keep image up.
They could throw. I want to say, could they throw Sam in the outfit?
They could because
So
of
he
his
doesn't have to
powers.
talk?
They could because of his power set, but is Sam really going to not talk?
Yeah,
That's
I
my
feel
thing.
he
Like, you
gonna
know,
bug
I mean,
up.
they could do something to him to make him not talk. I mean, realistically, but if they wanted, I mean, like, his power set makes sense. What he could do fits Black Noir for the most part. But I don't think he's as. But Black Noir has also been trained for so many years. It's like, you know, can he fight with knives and with all the hand to hand stuff that Black Noir does?
That's
You know,
what I was
Sam's not
thinking. I'm like,
trained.
I think if they do put him behind that mask, you're gonna get this thing where like he struggles to actually represent Black Noir. He's gonna represent himself, and then when he'll eventually unmask himself, and it'll be obviously. But
what
like,
he
you
is.
don't know that obviously that's him. But also was thinking that like obviously like because Kate's major, she switched it to like was it like superhero something? I forgot.
Yeah,
It
she
was
could have
super-
been like one of
she-
the best, like in the top 5 or top
Yeah,
7.
she was originally gonna be in the
switched
fight,
it.
and she switched to like the media side of it.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, I'm like,
She wanted to represent,
but I
what's
think
his
she's
name?
gonna
She
try
wanted
to
to
do
represent
it where
Golden
she like, oh, I have all the training, I've been in school for this, but like her image is that you lost your hand,
Yeah.
and your whole thing is about touch.
Yeah, but
So we
Homelander,
can't have you with the
Homelander
camera.
could even do something like that where he, like I said, Homelander and the way they swept it up made it look like Marie did all that.
Yeah,
It made
yeah.
all them look like.
But
so
she
you
still
basically
just
see, like,
Well,
she just has a
Homelander-
bad image 'cause she-
Homelander-
because the touch is your thing.
Yeah.
And shit, that's
Homelander
wrong.
didn't trust the one dude that they went to for to help make the I'm trying to think, bro. They went to this guy to make the girl talk. I forgot the girl name though.
Oh, the Asian.
Yeah, the Asian girl.
Yeah.
They went to this guy to make her
forgot her
talk,
name.
but like he had the touch power, so he don't trust people with touch power.
Oh, are you talking about talking about Mesmer?
Yeah,
Talking about the one that Butcher beats his head in with the sink?
So I don't think he's gonna trust Kate, to be honest. So she might be gloved up, double gloved up
On the
other
one arm?
hand-
You wearing boxing gloves?
Yeah, like by
You
the-
got mittens on.
If you take your glove off and touch me, and I don't notice by then, I deserved it. Whatever you do to me, I deserve it at that rate, because that's a lot. That's OD. But
Man, I'm actually not trying to talk about it. Like I'm starting to like push it together, like from base like Gen V and stuff. Like I can see them just doing that storyline where like Kate's trying to be in it, but like her and like just like your whole thing is touch, but you can't. Like we don't even know if your powers will work, so we can't put you in a 7 and have you be representing us. So we're gonna put you in this spot.
Right.
But that'll keep her close to I think Victoria. So I can see them like going back. And
I
forth.
could also see Victoria Newman taking Kate under her wing. Like
I can see that
in a
lot,
political
for sure.
in a political standpoint, because she's not. I mean, she has one arm. Or one
But
hand.
she also can, like I said, if you want somebody on your side as a politician or something like that, you want somebody that can influence the mind.
So
Especially,
I feel like she's
especially
gonna
if
try to
people
prove herself.
yeah, especially if
by
people don't know it. You know.
being next to Victoria. I feel like that's gonna be her thing. She'll eventually be next to Victoria as much.
Yeah, so I'm definitely super excited for it. I think the biggest question mark really is just gonna be what they do with Homelander's son. That's
He
the
killed
biggest
somebody,
thing.
right?
You know, like
Or
you said,
in the
in the
teaser?
trailer, I mean, he literally throws dude into a wall, like mad far down the road. So I mean, it'll be cool to kind of see that. Is like he grows into his powers. How strong can he be? I mean, they even say it, like they said it with his son early on that like that's like their Homelander, like anti-serum basically. Like if Homelander snaps, that's what he's here for.
Yep.
So
Should be interesting, man. I'm seeing like so these notes are pretty cool. I'll read this. So with Black Noir back on his feet after altercation with Homelander in season 3, Senator Victoria Newman recent accusation of the Subs killing virus that started as a progress to keep the leader of the 7 in check. It sure seems like there's a strong chance the star Spangled Jerk won't make it out of season 4 alive, but that does not mean we'll be necessarily losing Anthony Starr. So
yeah,
that could mean anything. That could mean that they go with the clone thing, and he actually does die as a Homelander, but he is still
has
a
another
clone
clone.
of
Yeah.
himself as Black Noir, which I think would be stupid. I don't think you kill him.
I just don't. I don't think you kill Homelander off until
because
you know the show.
he still has like He's just a great actor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be behind a mask not talking. You know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like you can't kill Homelander until you for sure know when you want to end your show.
Yeah. And I think
If you
want to
keep stretching, if you want to keep stretching your show out for more seasons, then you keep Homelander alive. Yeah. But I think also a lot of people. I mean, the show's popular, has a lot of fans, but the biggest issue at the end of the day is still the same complaint everybody has. Oh, Homelander's gonna do something evil again, and he's gonna win again, or he's not gonna die again. Like each season's been about Butcher and the boys trying to kill Homelander, and they failed 3 seasons in a row.
Yeah. I can understand that part, but I feel like people are just nitpicking because they like. We want to root for the good guys, but it's like, all right, let's say Butcher does beat Homelander. Like, what's the point? What's the plan after that? You just want to end it with all these compelling characters that you still got. Like, say, A-Train's redemption story. What if we just don't get that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't get that if you have him win in season 2, season 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, let certain things play out. I think they're eventually, like I said, going to go in the right direction with Homelander having been in a different light. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in a good way, but obviously, like, I'm not going to be leading. I'm going to feed everything I need to feed into this world to change their mind how they view Supes in general. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I do think that he genuinely, like I said, I do think we just get to a point where he snaps. Like, it's not going to be like, obviously he killed the guy at the end of the last season, and now he's on trial and all that. But I think it's going to be more than that. Like, where he really does something so evil that he can't hide it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's been a big thing for his character this whole time, too, is the reason he hasn't done that is because of blackmail. Yeah. And then in the last season, in season 3, he's like, okay, I'm done. I don't care about that shit no more. I'm going to do what I want to do because I'm better than all of you. I'm the Homelander. Yeah. So...
I think it'll be really, really good season, to be honest. I mean, like I said, we are getting the episodes each week, so that's a good thing. Potential reaction videos for you guys as well. But that'll wrap that up real quick. I said we're just going off of, speculation and, like, our own little theories and whatnot. Like, things could turn out the way we think they are, but once we get that trailer, we'll obviously get into it more. Right. But last things, most important thing, video games, man. I mean, Damon, Streamer of the Year. Shout out to you, man.
How you win Streamer of the Year, Gamer of the Year? Like how you sweep?
Like how do you do it? How do you manage, bro? Like that has to be tough. But
what I actually want to do before we even start, I want to ask you, Damon, because I know we have a couple of things to talk about with video games. Was there a person that you had that like inspired you to become a streamer, like gaming wise?
Yeah, let's interview you. Yeah.
Like was there like a guy growing up where you're like, damn, like this is my favorite YouTuber. I love watching him play the game. Like that, I want to do that when I grow up. Or like, is there somebody even now? I'm not saying that you copy anything from them, or you know what I'm saying, but they were like, you're like, damn, that's what I want to do.
I would say, growing up, I used to play the game on my dad's console, like when he was like at work or doing whatever. So I would play it for a little bit, and I had this Kindle, so I was on YouTube searching how to be better, and Chris Moore popped up. So I would say Chris Moore was probably the first person I watched. I vividly remember this day. And this is when I started changing my whole perspective on video games. So I used to play head to head. You know what I'm saying? I used to spam the Heat. D-Wade at the 1, Ray Allen at the 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was one of those.
That. Yeah, I had to spam that.
D-Wade, Ray Allen.
You know what I mean? So I'm looking on my Kindle, and Chris Moore is in my career. So I'm like, all right, let me go to my career real quick. I remember this. I had 16,000 VC saved up. All my head-to-head games.
You was a 71 overall.
You know what I mean?
Not even.
So I didn't know I had to click on my career to make a player. I go in the store and bought 2 arm sleeves, a headband, and leg sleeves. I said, you know what? I'm ready for my career, son. I had no VC, no upgrades. I said, you know what, Mom? I need my own console. I need my own, you know what I'm saying? So I went from the PS2 to Xbox 360. I got my own little my career shit. I was just playing it all day. That's when I became a game head. When I changed to want to make a content was probably like in 2017. I had a laptop, and I wanted to record videos and post them. So I bought an Elgato. Quality was shit. My mic was shit. The gaming was shit. I was echoing. I was shit. You know what I mean? And then I didn't know how to edit.
Take your shirt off.
I'm dropping 55-minute my career videos. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No editing.
Like no editing. Like, come on.
Like how did he do that? How did he go from this point in the quarter to that?
Yo, I go like, it was one point, right? Because I thought I had to edit, but I didn't know how to pay. So I downloaded. I'm like, all right, I'm about to edit. So I said, all right, let's get right into the game. I'm standing there.
12-minute quarters Hall of Fame.
I'm sitting there going through the menu. I'm not saying a word. I'm just going through the menu. I couldn't cut it out, bro. I had to post it, man. Shit was looking crazy. It was an hour and 2-minute long video.
You got 10 minutes. You just scrolling the menu.
There. It was a solid 15 minutes of me not talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but.
Like, I don't know, like, at 15 on 1. What's up?
Like, I'm back, man. Let's get into this game.
Like, bro, we been back, bro. We see you.
Like we got an easy game today against the Houston
We
Rockets.
see you, bro.
So I probably say Chris Wu for would motivate me to like make videos. Streaming, I just figured like streaming has always
Kinda go
been
hand in
more.
hand.
Yeah,
kind of go hand in hand.
It got on the rise when like you probably were like I think like probably graduating more or less. We had people just doing random like streams like
Shit, the
every
first-
single fucking day.
The first big streamer I could think of that I watched was like Stroud, like PUBG. And that was like
Stroud.
right before like Ninja was pretty big. I mean, because like when I started like actually wanting to watch it like that, like I watched people play the game, like Chris Move, and like there were some other like Call of Duty players, but like Scump. I watched a lot of Scump growing up because I was a big Call of Duty guy. But I'm talking like I'm thinking like streaming. It was definitely like Stroud or like Ninja. Like when I started to watch streamers.
videos.
I never watched. To be honest, I never really watched streams. Like I don't have a favorite streamer. Like I remember I was just in a Discord and Vaughn was like, "Bro, you play the game so much. Why don't you just stream? Like show your personality." I was like, "You know what, Vaughn? You're right. You know what I'm saying? You my
It's about
twin,
time
bro."
Vaughn said something, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I might as well stream because like if I'm always gonna be on the game and I got this personality, why not just show it to the world? You know what I mean? And then that's when my TikTok blew up with the bench press. And then I'll probably say end of 2022, I was like, you know what? I gotta make gaming clips, and I just rest is history.
Yeah, because like you played a game. You was playing the game with us. Like we was getting on like 11 o'clock at night and getting off at 3 o'clock in the morning. And, like, that's 4 hours of game. And like eventually you're gonna get something funny, good, or you know, say whatever.
Yeah, because when we first started playing, I wasn't streaming. Like I was just,
you
we
weren't.
just
You were
moving.
just playing. You was just playing.
I'm like, yo, I might as well
got on
stream.
TikTok,
Like,
and then you made a whole separate TikTok for it and whatnot. The rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Streamer of the year, game of the year. Pretty nuts when you really like think about it. But David, you mentioned Stroud and all that. I mean, like, dude, growing up for us, I mean,
Bro, I remember
for me, like when I was first starting to get into YouTube, I was watching. I can't think of the dude's name that put him on, but the Marka J was my guy. But I can't think of the guy who put him on. It's somebody. It was somebody big. I want to say it was Allier even.
Oh,
Or somebody
yeah,
like
it was huge.
Allier when he was okay as a like to watch, but now he's random and weird and just dudes like does cringe shit. But Marka J was my fucking guy. Like I was like, he had the RPD with stopping power rounds, and he's like, it's a 2-shot gun. It literally was a 2-shot gun. Like I could not believe that. And I was Modern Warfare 2 growing up. I mean, you like you mentioned Stroud. I was like, I just forgot all about Stroud. I know he's still streaming.
Yeah, Stroud to me, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Anytime I've never seen somebody master as many games as him. Like he's not
so
bad.
chill,
he's not
bro.
bad at any video game.
He's so chill.
Like he plays literally all the hard games, all the battle royales and all that, and he's nasty at every single one. I remember watching him play PUBG, man. It was like 2015. I'm like, I want to play PUBG so bad.
PUBG, man.
Bro, and like he would get on that shit and like drop like 20 something kills in these games, and like that was like PUBG was like the first battle royale, like the big one.
Yeah.
That one like DayZ son, and he used to just be on there going nuts. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, how would you do that, bro? He would like have. I used to watch him. Right, he had like this dude that was following him around. He used to get stream snipe, man.
Yes,
Dude,
dude,
on
the
thing?
stream sniper. I remember he followed me into like it's like that like random. It was like random ass like dirt, like fucking like desert kind of like area.
Right, he only said one word. He was like, "Why do heck?" That's all he ever said. Why do heck? It would like he would literally come into Shroud, drop all his shit, run away, saying "Why do heck?" Like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
Stroud aim at the back of his head. Like I just want to pull that trigger.
like
So
someone
bad,
had to kill him, bro.
Dude, Stroud was that guy, man. Like
I said,
he still is. Like honestly, like
And
for
like
hardcore
I
guys.
really got into it because like I used to have like like Eddie and all them I used to play the game with, bro. I remember getting into it like with them. Like I would watch like the Call of Duty like tournaments and shit. Like watch Scump and Crim 6 and all like these guys that were insane. FaZe Pomage, motherfuckers doing quick scoping videos and shit, making like crazy edits. Like I used to be so into that stuff. Like that shit made the game so much more fun watching stuff like they'd be like, damn, like how could I ever be that good at the game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, growing up, I mean, like I said, like it was.
Even Ninja when
Yeah. When Ninja really like put itself on, and I think that's when everybody wants. All right, I want to stream. I want to make money off of gaming because
And Ninja was
streaming
around
made
for
it
so
normal to
long.
like not normal. I shouldn't say he made it normal, but he made it more accepted as like just be yourself. Like I'm this cringe. Like no offense, as a cringe white kid, color hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting at home
He just went out there and
10
did
to
what he
12
wanted
hours
to do.
a day playing this cartoonish game. You know what I'm saying? I'm making millions.
And it's so funny because when he first started streaming, like, so people don't know that Ninja was around for years before that. He was playing. He was like a pro Halo player.
Halo, yeah.
Yeah, and like when he first started streaming and all that, like he was not like the guy he is now.
What's the other game he was playing? It was
not
it was a
Apex.
shooter game. It was a shooter game. It was like
It wasn't Halo. It was
Oh my god!
I wouldn't even know.
damn. I'm trying to think. It's right
CS:GO.
CS,
Yeah,
oh, he was a
CS:GO.
CS:GO guy too.
CS:GO guy, yes.
And like, bro, like it's just like so funny because like when he first started streaming, he was not like the nice person that he is now or whatever. Like, he used to be on there talking crazy. There's some like clips you could find of Ninja like cussing motherfuckers out.
What you say to me, little shit?
Yeah, like this, like right when Fortnite dropped, like he used to go on there and go crazy. Once he realized he was gonna be big and his image grew, that he knew he couldn't do that no more. Then you even think of like Fortnite and like how many guys blew up off that. Like I remember Ninja and I remember what is it, TSM Myth.
Yes,
and
Daquan.
TSM
in general, they were
like Daquan was like huge. I loved watching Daquan play Fortnite.
The kill races, man. That's when it really blew up. That's when it really blew up for a lot of people. Those kill races when it was like TSM going against FaZe all the time. Like it was always Tfue and what's the guy's name? Super annoying voice. He always played with Tfue for the kill race. I forgot his name. He was in FaZe. Pretty like super.
Tfue was a big one too. Tfue really blew up.
Yeah, Tfue, his guy versus
he was
like
nasty.
Myth and either Hamlins or Daquan.
Yeah.
And I remember they finally beat him. Like TSM finally beat him, and they was chanting like Easy AF. And I was like, that's FaZe backwards. It's easy.
Yeah, Easy AF. Yeah.
So that was like a huge moment. Like I remember that video got like. I think like 300 million views or some shit. Like everybody watched that shit because it's like the most intense kill race they ever did. Like just growing up seeing that, like because we were in college when that happened. Honestly, but man, dude, like think about. I remember like Jay Nasty. He was on MW3 guy. I loved watching him, but like he was a crash out dude. Like he would complain about every single fucking thing in the game.
And that was like a big thing too back then too. Where like say like I feel like then just because there were so many less restrictions, like motherfuckers could go in there and like really not hold back on anything.
They would be
talking crazy on YouTube, man.
Like I be ready to bug out, but I realize like I'm in my mom's basement, like you know what I'm saying, chill out. Like my mom trying to sleep. I'm yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I gotta relax. You know what I mean, but
yeah, I remember like growing up, obviously like not playing so many different like story mode games and shit like that, but I'm more like a classic Madden guy, like Madden 06 to Madden 08. Like I was like playing those like constantly, like all day, like just nonstop. And I remember like was like always wondering like when am I ever gonna like play this shit like seriously? I just play it all the time in my room, and I was like it never dawned on me that like I was good at Madden at the time, so I just stopped playing it. Cause I was like I'm just playing it nonstop to myself, so that's when I started getting into like just exploring like outside and like just doing other random stuff. And like I didn't play the game for like years, like from like 2008 to like 2011, I was not playing the game at all. Then I finally got like an Xbox 360. Like I think the first game I had was like SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 or 2010, one of them. Man, I just found my love for gaming. I was like, dude, I miss
it is just
so
scratched up. I love it so much,
dude. Dude, and I get the ring of death like a month later. I'm just like, I thought my life was over, bro. I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, what if I can't play my game no more?
I think like the first like vivid. So I remember. It's so funny too because like you remember playing the game when you were younger and like you would struggle with it. Like so damn, like this shit hard, and you play when you get older. Like was I an idiot? Was I dumb?
Very, very, very specific game for that. SpongeBob SquarePants. I think it was
the remastered one.
The remastered one.
Yeah.
I could not get past. I forgot what. I think it was like King Neptune. I think he would like throw like his body at you and shit, like over the ropes and shit. Or no, it was a Patrick one. He had the robotic Patrick. I was so bad at that shit. I could not pass it. I played that shit the one day and I literally beat the first try. I sat there, paused the game. I was like,
it really makes you think,
fucking
man.
Way
like,
in hell I was this bad.
Like I said, like how was I that bad at the game back then?
Horrible.
You know but like I remember like my first like real multiplayer experience, bro. I remember I was like right around my birthday. I probably been like 11. My dad was like, yeah, he's like, I got you a gift when you come home. He was like, you know, he's like, let me know what you think. Came home, man. It was Gears of War 1. I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know what I got to expect out of this, man. I remember getting in the co-op. I met these dudes that were cool as fuck. I played Gears of War for like 2 years straight. Didn't tell you nothing else. Like Gears of War guy, bro. Like, and I played with the same people that said like back then. Like, you know, multiplayer was limited. Like Gears of War was literally a 4v4 multiplayer game. And I would run with these dudes every single day. And these probably some of the best players I've ever known, like at a video game. These motherfuckers get on there and drop like 10 kills in 4v4 games, bro. Like round-based shit. Like y'all are insane. Yeah. I'm out here to get 3 kills. I'm like, I'm hoping with that. I remember like seeing like dudes like glitch out the map and like, you know, like back then, like so you had to do all the different crazy shit. I'm like, I can't do all of that. Like I don't even know how to do all of that. Like that's like the first the first multiplayer experience I remember having. And like my uncle Frank, man, he was a Gears of War guy in like the original COD 4. Yeah, I'm a fucking hit all life. He had the Seriously achievement, which was 10,000 kills in online, which back then was big for Gears of War in a 44 game. That's insane. And then he had 100,000 kills, all gold guns on COD 4. I said, you are the greatest gamer I've ever met.
And that was when it was just strictly headshots.
Headshots. Yeah, like no other.
250 headshots will get you to auto kill.
He didn't really play the game much after those games. Like that was like when 360 first got big. But man, I was like, I need to get like you. Like you're insane at this shit. Like I remember like literally just sitting there. I would be like, and I used to hate watching people play the game. Cause I'm like, yo, like let me get the sticks. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like pass the sticks.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd have been way more into shooting games, bro. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Playing this prank on my dad. I used to put the volume up mad high on some petty shit. So he'd turn some shit on and it would boom. So I'm in the middle. He in the middle of a Call of Duty game. He was like, "Oh, you want to play a game real quick?" I'm not supposed to be playing Call of Duty, man. I'm like 6, 7 years old. I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So I play one game or whatever. I'm like, okay, when he come back, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have this volume max. And I'm gonna be gone by then. Like, I'm gonna be gone, be sleep. Like, niggas better not wake me up. So I turn the volume up. My mom called me up. I think she bought me some McDonald's. I'm eating my McDonald's or whatever. I come back downstairs. He like, yo, you wanna play again? So I'm like, all right, I'll play. I heard, yo, it was paused though. So I'm like, he already was playing. Like, why do you want me to play me on your game? Somebody threw a grenade. That shit said, boom! Yo, I jumped. Yo, I was sitting down. I was sitting down in the middle of it, son. The controller slipped. Like, you know the PS3 controllers slippery and shit, son. That shit said, I almost broke my wrist. Like, that shit said. I was like in the middle of sitting down. I'm like, nah, son. I booked it upstairs. I'm like, nah, let me play my Madden and 2K.
Humbled your ass.
I'm like, nah, I can't do that no more, bro. That shit was scary as fuck. Now I'm ass at Call of Duty. I'm wise. You know what I'm saying?
I was always in a like I really didn't start getting into single player games till I was older. I was always like very like shooter, competitive. Like I always enjoyed that more. Like I have like literally like the reason I was even such a Call of Duty guy was like my dad used to literally like take me to the midnight releases, let my ass stay home the next day. Like I have multiple years I remember me and my dad doing that shit. 2 copies, pre-order at the door, come in, grab them shits. We going home, we playing. Like did that shit for like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. Like crazy memories.
I can honestly say, like, Madden 08 and the Wii was my 2 games, like, growing up. Like, the Wii.
I sucked at Madden and shit growing up, man. I
Wii
didn't get
Sports?
Yes, Wii Sports, bro.
Wii Sports one of the best games ever.
I'm not gonna lie.
I had Kinect Sports, bro.
Like, I remember one time, because it was like, I used to spam the basketball and the boxing. Like, I ain't gonna cap. But my mom and her friends was playing tennis or whatever, and I wasn't allowed downstairs when they was, you know, drinking or whatever.
Right.
So I go down there on some. I'm being petty as a kid. I'm going down there. Mom, can you change the channel? I don't know where remote at type shit. You know what I'm saying? So my dumb ass, I go down there in the middle of them playing tennis. My mom stepped back. Son, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I ever had a concussion before. That had to been the dad had a concussion, bro. Hit the fuck out of me. Like I was on the couch like this.
With the Wii remote?
2 minutes. Yes, she wow, son. I was on the couch for like 2 minutes like
I'd have
this.
played that.
I'm like, no, like I'm done, bro. Like
That was that.
Yeah, one of those ones where you lose all your breath.
Can't see
Yo, I was
shit,
trying to
so I'm crying.
Nah,
My eyes closed when we were like,
it was like 10, 15 heads on there, bro. I was trying to hold that shit in so bad, bro. I was
like Devon, get up, like
Your
body be like yo, stop, like just like bro, let it out, bro. Just cry.
I was trying to hold that shit in, bro. I was not trying to cry for them motherfuckers, bro. I was
Why
like,
your legs
I'm
weak,
tough,
bitch?
bro.
Let it
Like
go.
I'm tough, bro. Like let me cook. I'm tough. Like you know what I'm saying, but those games, I ain't gonna lie, Wii Sports was up there, man.
Sports one of the best games
Then I tried to play Kinect Sports. I mean, clearly wasn't the same.
The Kinect, man. The Kinect never reached its full capabilities.
Couldn't, man.
Too it just was too much. Like full body, you know, say motion sensors, like what
Right.
that requires a lot of space.
Especially in technology at that point in time.
Yeah, it just wasn't the time for that shit. I mean,
It wasn't, man.
but Demond, for you, since you say you stream and whatnot, obviously you meet new people like every day and whatnot. But like how, like obviously you guys are a group of people that you've been with now. Like any like vivid memories of like when you met these certain people, I should say, like, or how you met these certain people.
So it's crazy. So I'll say about 95% of who I play with, I met on NBA Live 16. So I remember me and my mans. That's what I'm saying. Me and my mans is on. So shout out my boy Reality, man. Slack, aka Jeremy, right? So that was my like. Me and him was the same age. His birthday's August 19th. My birthday's August 20th. Like that was my guy. So I say since like 2K14, we would play on the game every day. Like we get off school at 3:00. We in the game by 3:30, like type shit. So we playing every day, like every day. So I remember we was on NBA Live 16. So I remember we was on. No, we used to play 2K.
So NBA Live 16 every day.
Then
like,
that's what I'm saying. But so then we switched
because the NBA Last 16 was on a trial. So I started playing. I'm like, yo, get on there, bro. So me and him playing or whatever. We like, bro, we need some heads to run with. So we match make with I don't think y'all played with him, but Braylo. That was like the original old head in the group. So we had Braylo. Braylo's like, oh, I got some.
Who's the new old head in the group?
Probably Demar.
We all old as shit now, bro.
I don't count.
You know what I mean? So he like, I got some heads to run with. So he invited us. So we all in the party. I'm in the party with. I'm trying to think. He's so Trill, Lane Gangster 45, and fucking Verbo Statue 55. You know what I'm saying?
Lane
so we all in the game.
Gangster.
Yo, Lane used to never talk on the game, bro. I remember the first time he talked, he was like, the way he talked was funny, bro. He's like, pass me the ball. I'm in the paint every play. Pass me the ball. Bro, that shit was funny, bro. So we used to just play NBA Live like all day, man. And then WWE is when I met Von. And he had this squeaking voice, bro. I'm like, bro, kick this. Yo, Nakai used to really not fuck with him. Like, I would invite Nakai, and it would be me, Nakai, Malachi, and then Von would join. Yo, the man when you get on to WWE. Nakai, yo, kick this nigga, man. Nigga was squeaking in our
Nakai
ear,
rude
man.
as fuck. That's why. Like, I don't know why he's so angry.
Like the motherfucker, and then he used to barely talk because we used to cuss him out every time he talked, man. But that's my guy too, man. But yeah, it's crazy because I really like. If I wish I could stream those runs and like record more, because those shits was fun,
like
man.
you would have got out the hood for sure.
I would have got out the hood, man. But like, I feel like every year, like every time I stream, I'm like, yo, this could be the one. Like, and I have fun with it. That's why I really don't care about like. I don't need to be the biggest streamer in the world. Like, I could blow up in another year or two. I could blow up tomorrow for all I care for. Like, just having fun, making content. Like, that's all I can ask for, to be honest.
Bro. I wish I had the recordings of when I met my first like real 2K friends, man. I probably ran with some of the best players I've ever played 2K with. Jules don't count. Bro, I remember in 2K14, where I just got the Xbox One, and I was like in the park, and the park was mad basic back in the day, man. Remember matching up with these dudes, bro? It was B-May. It's your
matchmaking
boy.
for sure.
Yeah, it was B-May. Joey 1375. That was an old head, bro. He was a Mexican dude, like 40-something years old. Funniest guy ever. He used to be mad as fuck. He said he used to say he had post playmaker on goal. Was not a badge. It was B-May, it's your boy DT, Joey, and there was some other guys though. But man, I remember we used to be on 2K going crazy. Like 2K15 was like the first one we like played where like we really got into it. We used to be in the Jordan Rec Center, bro, going nuts. That's when like they used to have like the 6'8" demigods.
Yeah.
You could like break the game with the builds and shit.
Yep.
Bro, we used to be on that shit every day. I played with these dudes for like 3 years straight. Like only people I ever played 2K with until 2K17. Dude, Jules,
unironically, when did we start playing 2K together?
2K17.
Unironically.
But because these dudes was also older than me though, so like they all had lives and shit. They didn't come back to the game for a couple years. I forgot.
It was a while.
Yeah, they didn't come back for a few years, and so I remember. I think me and Jules was in class. He's like, "Yo, you be on 2K?" I'd be like, "I
know what made me ask him." Because I really wasn't even a 2K guy, like online or like that. Like I remember playing 2K16 with like Gabe and shit. I was like, not really my thing. I'm more of a Call of Duty guy anyways.
And my biggest thing back then was like I didn't like playing with people I knew in person. Like, I was very against
change
that
your
shit.
perspective.
Yeah, like I would, bro, like no funny shit. I was very, very against that shit. I used to be like, motherfucker, be like, yeah, you got a game tag? I'd be like,
it's long. Just give me yours.
Yeah, like my internet don't work type shit. I remember Jules hit me up, man. I was in the Flyers. He's like, yeah, invite me to a party. So it was me, Jules, and I forgot who, because Eddie wasn't on it yet. We might have just been me and him.
I think we just playing.
And we were just playing twos, bro. I had my point forward. Jules brought out this shit. Sharpshooter, bro.
Little as fuck, long ass arms.
Yo,
like 6'3", longest arm.
Sharpshooter, Bill. So I remember
all bronze badges.
He's like, what's a good jumper? I was like, shit, release 27, I guess.
You could give him a Chris Move jump shot.
Yo, he's out there, son.
I couldn't hit shit, bro. But it's crazy. We went like 6-2. I think I remember like
we played good. It was just funny as fuck because like Jules would hit some shots, bro. And then he was going to crazy street, but not his shit.
It was several times. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't shoot right now. Like I was like, I can't shoot right now. I ain't gonna cap. So we get to school next day. Like, yo, we running again. He's like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't running twos no more. We're 6-2, by the way. 6-2 is 75%, bro. Hey, 75%. That shit wasn't good enough for this man.
No.
He's like, I ain't running twos no more, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, I used to be mad.
Alright.
I used to be very competitive about that shit because like my 2K7, I'm not gonna lie, my 2K17 stats were like
Unreal.
outrageous. I'm saying because
I
we
think
got
he was
real.
like
I was playing. I was
2,500.
literally. I told you, I was running with motherfuckers that took the game very seriously. They had just stopped really playing. The only one that was left was like Faminico. He was like the only one that was still playing 2K17, son. And I remember I used to take that shit very seriously. So like, I remember and then like I didn't play with Jules again for like a month. I was like, nah, I don't know, man. He was like, yeah, he's like, we should run 2K games. I made a new build. All right, I was like, bring it out. Like, let's just see, man.
Go, man.
He had a power 4, like 6'10" power 4 athletic finisher. We played every day after that.
Yo, I was insane on the athletic finisher because I could. No funny shit. I could not contact dunk. I just couldn't. I never could.
ever.
I never got a contact dunk ever. Like ever in any 2K. I feel like ever. I never got a contact dunk. So I remember playing it, and Damien was like, "You sure you athletic finisher?" Because like I'm diamond shit. I'm rebounding. I'm playing good defense, but I could not finish at the rim.
I'm like waiting to see. I'm waiting to see like a posterizer dunk, like the
I know niggas
posterizer.
was
band
getting-
up.
Oh,
He was like,
layup.
he said, "You got your grand badge?" And that's how I'm like, "What do you mean grand badge? What the hell is that?" He was like, "Oh, you got to get your grand badge." Nigga, I was trying to get that grand badge for like 3 days. I'm like, nigga, I quit. I can't get a content like in my career. I can't do shit as an athletic.
That was the
finisher.
Orange Justice year too. So that was when you had the Orange
So
Justice.
it wasn't hard to get it, but like I just couldn't figure it out. So then he was like, he said since you rebound and like play defense, you should probably get like a glass cleaner. From there, I had like a 7-3 glass cleaner that was like crazy. Like that's when I actually got contact on my glass cleaner. But I could not get.
I remember me and Jules used to get on that shit, bro, and I'd be on my small forward, play my arrows, a point forward, and he would be on his big man, and we used to go crazy on the threes. I remember the one night we had like a 20-game win streak. Some dudes he knew in real life pulled up.
Oh yeah,
I dropped 21 on this dude.
Sosa Dom pulled up. Shout out Sosa Dom, man. He pulled up. He was confident. He was like, I'm definitely taking y'all for that shit. It was a 20-game win streak. I remember he was like, and then I was like, damn, you got to drop 21 on him for 21 games. This man dropped 21 on him like 8 for 8.
Yeah, bro. And I remember
Going
like
crazy,
that
man.
point forward was just insane. I had like a 74 3-pointer using Melo's jumper and never missed.
Yo, he was
Literally shooting like a
bugging
60%
on
from
this,
three with
man.
that shit,
I'm
bro.
talking I'm just like in the corner like. Do what you gotta do, son. I don't even think I had to get a board.
No,
nigga.
like, he
So I'm
literally
like, I
could
ain't
not
gonna
check
do
me,
shit.
son. That
shit's
shit was
crazy.
bad.
It's crazy how much like memories, like, cause I remember I used to be the youngin in the group, like 2K14, what you brought up, bro. I remember everybody was hyped when I first got on there, bro. I got on there during tax time. It was like, yo, make this certain build. So I think I make a small for it. They're like, bro, come out to the park. You know what I'm saying? We running this and this and that. So they must have knew these niggas we was playing, man. They threw me against the best nigga. I got dropped 3 times. The nigga had, bro, cause you gotta go look all the way to the far right at the park. So you had to like squint to see what the score was. I go squint, the motherfucker got like 13 early.
Ruined
Just
your life.
busting my ass. I'm a 72 overall, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't play. I ain't played with the motherfucker since, man. No way you got me on the next gen console to get cooked like that.
And that's
man.
what that was really like where it started, like where I really started like playing 2K again, because like I said, because 2K15, 2K it was with all them, and then after that it was always me and Jules after that, because
yeah.
it was like remember 2K18 I barely played. I did not like 2K18.
Yeah,
at
we
all.
hated 2K18, but it was a perfect time because Fortnite was up.
Yeah, because Fortnite blew up.
Yo, I go lie, bro. Like, if Fortnite didn't come out, man, I would not have been playing with them niggas, man. Because 2K16, I'll say 2K16 is where we bonded. And then 2K17, my man's Trey Xbox broke. He took a whole year and a half off.
Yeah.
Lang wasn't into sports games like that. I'm not.
Lane gangster.
You know what I'm saying? So it was
42.
really me. It was really me, Nakai, Malachi, Vaughn, and Chris, man. And then 2K18, bro. I ain't fuck with 2K18. I stopped playing that shit in like January.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
Fortnite
like
yeah,
came
that.
I
out,
was
Nobody
like,
like
man.
playing
That shit was
2K18.
awful.
I remember
bro.
2K19 is when me and Jules really got back into it, bro. But me and Jules, we took that shit so seriously, man. I remember 2K19, man. Them runs used to be stressful as fuck, bro. Because motherfuckers used to be on that. Like, everybody on 2K19 was a tryhard.
Yeah, so I remember vividly, like, we got off 2K18. Now, this was one of my funniest stories online. So, and ironically, me and Dane was like, yo, 2K18 fucking suck. Like, we over at this point. Like, this shit sucks. This is a horrible game. So then he was like, yo, like, me, Eddie, and his nephew been playing this game called Fortnite. You gotta get it.
Oh,
Our internet was slow as shit at this point. So I'm like downloading. I'm like, damn, it's taking me a minute. Why the fuck this dude Damien got me playing this crazy ass cartoonish game? Like, oh, you can build up, shoot, all this stuff. I ain't doing nothing. I got 0 kills. This dude Damien's like, yo, you know it's friendly fire in this game, right? I was like, for real? Bow! Shot it. I shot it right
killed
there.
me, bro. I mean, like no hesitation. We up at the top of this hill waiting for enemies to come, bro. Like
Why would you tell him that during that
It literally
time?
was 4v4. Like it was 2 teams left, eight people 4v4. Like us 4 was there for. I shoot this man like before we even start fighting. You already know what happened after that. That team pulled up, they fried us because he never had a chance to heal. They just fried.
Like, how are you gonna headshot me immediately after?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not telling somebody that until we in the lobby.
I had it.
Man.
I'm like, he's like, it's afraid. Bow. Like,
I didn't even finish, bro.
Vaughn did that to me for a supply drop, bro. I ain't talked to him for a week. I'm like, bro, no way. I'm like, bro, I'm about to get the supply drop. He know I had a silver AR the whole game. I'm like, bro, I gotta get a sky here. He killed me, took the AR. He was mad quiet. I'm like, yo, Vaughn, yo, why you do that? Quiet as fuck.
Did he cut his mic off?
Yo, cut his mic off. I ain't talked to him for a week. I'm like, all right, bro. You're not my man.
Fortnite was crazy,
Fortnite
man.
was literally everything. I mean, but funny. That was one of my funniest ones. I was like, dude, I shot this man so fast, it didn't make no sense. Like, I didn't think now.
There's so many funny times on the game, man. But I got like 2 or 3 that stand out the most, bro.
What's y'all funniest or favorite moment like with all of us playing?
Oh shit, funny. All of us.
I'm not gonna lie. Funniest.
Dame wasn't there for Bambino, so I can't say Bambino.
Yeah, I was only there for like 1 or 2 games.
Bambino,
Y'all got into it with the Bambino after I got off.
We streamed with Bambino. That was a little nutty. Like we did streaming a whole.
I don't know. Like we had some funny moments, but it's like, bro, we used to be locked in when we played though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We hated losing.
And we was on the team George Floyd's, man. We was going hard, bro.
Nah, what was? Oh my god, I'm trying to.
I'm not gonna lie. When we played that YouTuber was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, Double H.
Double H game was crazy.
Because the mom was like, I'm open.
Nah.
He's like,
That's that. Like I have it. I've played it. I played remember I played Warzone for like money and stuff like that. And like stuff like that was always fun. But nothing was more fun than that Double H game. And I remember us being up by 2, and Vaughn get the ball. He like, I'm open. Dude, get the ball. He wait. Pot the 3. 100% contested.
The foul.
Like, foul baiting. Up 2 with like 17 seconds left. I'm like, I'm like, that is not.
Yo, because we got smoked the first game, and then we
Yes,
come back. Double H is still cooking.
Yo. The conversation after the first game was crazy. We like,
man, fuck this shit,
this
man.
game
Like, yo,
might
we
be
done.
ass.
Like, yo, we done.
We look at the mom bill like, we don't know if you'll do it. Because he get cooked.
That was me playing on my 610. I was on a 610 small 4.
I was you was on the small 4 and I was on my power 4. I think mine was that big, and then the Kai and Demond was at the 1 and the 2. So I remember you getting cooked. I think
Double H gave me like 50.
He
Stopped
like 50.
scoring at half.
He
gave up.
But it was crazy because their point guard had 2. He was like, yo, we got to force the ball to his point guard hand.
He started going crazy.
Yo, the
Why
fourth quarter of that
the point
game.
guard scored 17 straight?
Yo, he scored 17.
Remember he hit that fade in 3, bro? It was like
Yes, the smothered one. I was
Yes.
there with take. I'm like, nah, man, no way, bro.
That game was just funny as fuck because I remember Demond, like, it was like it was tied, bro. Demond, because we went to overtime in that second loss. Demond dribble, got open. He was like, I'm open. Shot that shit. He's like, wait, I'm blinking. What do you mean?
No, it happened. Me and him ran a 2-man game. Cause like I was like, yo, Demond. I'm like, yo, Demond, lock in. Like that's what everybody was like. Fuck it, we gonna spread out a little bit.
Bro, I remember I was in the left corner just watching.
So I was doing my fake pass shot. I'm like, I got the ball. I fake pass, and I drove a little bit. And one dude tried to class me. I passed out to Demond. He's like, as I'm open. He already got the ball in his hand. I'm blinking. Like, y'all tell you, that was the year you get the.
Yeah.
I'm like, OT is crazy. I ain't say shit all OT because I'm just like, damn, if I didn't try to foul bait.
Bro, if I was a streamer, bro, I would have got off right then and there, bro. I was sick because, bro, I was dribbling and Vaughn kept moving from the corner to the half.
Niggas had to run from Vaughn.
So I'm moving. I think I did a move to get past him, and then I passed it to you, and then I ran back. I had 1 adrenaline bar, bro, and I shot that shit, man. That shit was slow as fuck.
Well, I know it's another funny one, bro.
Man.
That game where I had 5 fouls. I kept moving out the
Yo, you was getting fucking cooked.
And we was up like 25, so they made it to like a 4-point game. Like fast break game.
Dame was like, I can't.
I can't foul.
Yo, we tried to switch matchups and shit. Them niggas already hot by that point. I think that the quarter was like 29-6. We ended up winning by like 3 or some shit. Like,
yo, Damon run out.
Like,
shoot that, man. Go ahead.
I got my hand up. And
like, shoot. How dare you shoot?
Bro, we had some crazy moments on 2K, man. Even this year, we had some funny ones. Bro.
Yo, I remember this year, bro. The fucking bounce pass you threw, son. Yo, he tried to throw a bounce pass. That shit skipped like a rock. That shit said doop doop doop. I'm like, yo, 4 skips.
Yeah, I think I lagged out that game.
Yo,
Actually.
Dude, I was on my big. I was like, fuck this shit, full court pass.
I'm like, yo, watch it come to inbound. That shit said the other team ball. I'm like, damn, like that pass was that bad. Like that shit skipped 4 times. I'm like, yo, that shit.
Damn, nobody touched that.
That's how
I knew. I'm like, yo, if you ever do that again, you gotta have a different player. So there's no way you bounce past that
Yo,
shit.
4 skips is nuts. Like, I'm like, nah, bro.
Oh my god, son. But think about funny moments on the game, man.
I gotta bring it up, man. No.
You
I gotta bring up. There's 2 I had with Jules and Mike. I'm gonna save those. This is the. I've never I laughed so hard during this moment. I had tears on my face. I had abs. No, bro. We on Grand Theft Auto 5 doing the bank heist, man. It was me, Nasir, Jules, and Gabe. Crazy group. Son, I'm like, all right. So we failed the shit like 3 times.
We failed the heist so many times.
That'd be the worst, man.
Mind you, we did not beat this heist this night.
No, we didn't. We never even finished it. Like, bro, but I'm not even talking about like we weren't even making it to the end. Like these first couple times, we died like early.
We died in the fucking bank one time.
Yeah, like we not really like, bro. It was getting bad. So I'm like, and we're playing on the harder difficulty because you made more money. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, like, well, let's just make our money. Jules like had just got GTA 2. Like Jules was like relatively new. I want to say he was pretty early on in levels.
Yeah. My man's had no body armor, no snacks. I know he's.
Nah, niggas gotta be right. Niggas gotta be right for the game. I got to like level 36 and shit. I got some shit.
All right.
And so like, so I remember we got on there and I'm like, all right, so bet. So we made a new plan up. So like we at the door, we're like, all right, Jules and somebody else had the money. I think Jules and Nasir had the money. Me and Gabe had like the grenade launch shit. We're like, okay, we're gonna blow up all the cars first. We gonna run out there. We finally got out the bank, man. We like running.
And the plan was for Nasir and Damien to ride together and me and Gabe to ride together. But I'm on the back at first.
It was before we even got to the bikes. It was when you had to run down the alleyway.
Yeah, okay.
Because
I was like, I'll go to the back because I never drove before. So I don't know how to maneuver this.
So we're running down the street and we're about to turn the alleyway. It's not into
And it's like the random people come out of that White House. Yes. And they just jump down. It's like 8 or 9 of them.
And Jules like, yo, he's like, I'm getting shot. He's like, I'm losing money.
my money was like 500,000, 450, 425.
Losing mad money.
You know you talking about the one you about to run, that house you about to run.
Yes,
the helicopter.
Yes. I'm like,
bro, he getting tore up. We like, yo, Jules, run ahead. And this motherfucking Gabe, who was like silent during this whole shit, he's like, just run, Jules. I'll take you back.
I'm like, yo, I just stopped. That shit said wasted. I'm like, yo, the niggas not hear him. Nigga, Damien is dry laughing like crazy. He said, this nigga say to take your back shots. Bro, we sat at the menu for like 30 minutes like, yo.
I did not restart the mission. I was like, I couldn't do it. I could not.
Yo,
stop
I was like, yo, we gotta run it back tomorrow, son. I can't.
And then the next day, we still kept dying, bro. I remember I was on the bike.
Yo, I crashed. It was the last part. And they was like, yo, take this shortcut. I went a little bit too far. So the shortcut turned into a whole mountain. I'm talking like mountain off the shit. I'm like, what shortcut? I'm like in the air. Boom! I'm like, niggas failed this shit. I'm like,
failed at the end. We got a parachute off the mountain.
Oh my goodness!
Because we was right at the. Like,
bro, he took the wrong jump off. So he literally jumped. He jumped.
Oh, he went off the wrong rock.
Yes.
You didn't jump.
No. So I was just like, what is this? Like, did you jump? Boom! Niggas was like, yo, my body just all the way down the rocks and shit. I'm like, niggas got
bro. I hate, bro. I gotta start, bro. Deshaun, bro. Oh my! I swear, me and the guys were finna jump this nigga at school, bro. He sold us back to back crazy. The first time he lagged out, we had over a mil still. We get into the part we about to go off the cliff or whatever. Yeah. So we all on a parachute. We like, all right, he in the back with Nakai or whatever. So Nakai parachute, he's swimming in the water. He was like, move the boat in the air. I'm like, what the fuck you mean move the boat? That motherfucker smacked the boat and died, son. I said, no fucking way. Nigga was quiet. Like, smacked the boat. Said,
you know you did some shit wrong when you quiet.
Like what do you mean move the boat? Hey, yo, we mean move the boat. Like, what fucking
$1 million you lost, bro.
Yo, I'm like, all right, man. Because, yo, if you don't do it the first few times in the Pacific Standard, bro,
you lose mad money,
and then the SWAT team come in, bro. Mm-hmm. So we was trying to get it in before the SWAT, bro, like came. Bro, then we get past the SWAT team. We like, bro, if we fail this time, we gotta restart because we lose.
Yeah, you already lost all the damn money.
Bro, this nigga lagged out.
as we all in the boat, bro. I swear, 3 games later, he lagged out while we was on the boat. I say, I ain't like this, Sean. Fuck you, bro.
We get a random.
I swear, I'm like, yo, I'm so done, bro.
Cooked, bro.
I swear, I never felt so empty on the game. Like, I really didn't want to play no more.
And then I remember it was during COVID time, man. And this was when Call of Duty Modern Warfare just got released. It was 2019. Bro, we on the game. It was me, Jules, and Mike. Me, Jules, and Mike used to play the game like crazy.
This one Mike played a lot because it was COVID. Like we literally couldn't do
like we had nothing else to do. So we remember, and like that was like the first Call of Duty I played in a minute. I was crazy on that shit. And son, so we're playing in the middle of a TDM game, like just bullshit. And Mike was like, he's like, yo, y'all play Little League when y'all was younger? I was like, what? Like yeah, like and Jules said yeah. Mike
was like, yo. Mike basically said he said my dad hated when I played baseball or some shit. We all got into like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like dads take that shit way too serious.
Like, they think you in the league.
So Damien was like, I was always good at fielding. Me and Mike was like, shit, I wasn't good at shit. So then he said one time his dad was like tweaking out him at the game, son. That nigga said, "Oh, did he say he did talk to the nigga like he struck out?
He's like, if I struck out, I didn't eat."
He said, he said, I thought he was playing. I didn't fucking eat. I'm like, the nigga didn't feed you for real. He's like, nah, he's serious. He said he tried to motivate me because I couldn't get a hit all year. I'm like, bruh, that's the worst parent possible.
Nah, that's OD.
I'm
bro.
like, nah, there's. No,
bro. That was like such a funny conversation because we were really just talking about this. I was like, bro, I used to hate playing Little League. I played third base, so I was a good fielder, bro. I could never get a hit. I was like, my dad used to drag it. Like, why was my dad my coach?
Like, dude, the dad,
like,
the coach, the equipment manager, all that shit. Go home, mad as fuck at you because you're not good. I'm like, bro, it's not that serious. I'm just asked. Pull me out. Anytime you want, pull me out. I'm ready.
And then I remember, so this was when Apex first came out. And I remember, like, we were big Apex Legends players. And we had Mike with us again. Because Mike, like I said, this was during COVID, so Mike was, like, always with us. So me and Jules were crazy at Apex when it first dropped. And Mike would have his games, but sometimes Mike would just not be locked in. So he'd be on some bullshit. And this, like I said, there was no character. This was like 8 characters to start. I remember we're playing the game. We get the win, man. I'm like, yeah, I was like, I had 12. Jules had like 6 or 7. Mike was quiet as fuck the whole game.
Mike had 12 for sure.
Mike was quiet as fuck the whole game, man. I'm like, we get to the stat sheet. It was like I had like 12 kills, like 2,000 something. Jules had, like I said, like 7, like 15, 1,600. Man, Mike has 0 kills, 12 damage.
Son. So I caught it out. I said, Mike, you had 12 damage? He said, yeah, I don't know. He said, I couldn't hit any shots. I'm like, I said, couldn't hit any shots or didn't shoot your gun? So he started dying laughing. I'm like, bruh. The character he had was his name Bloodhound, so you could scan walls, so you literally could see where
enemies
people are at.
Shit.
I said, I ain't hear no, I'm Bloodhounder. I ain't hear no, I'm bathing the blue, like no special ability. I said the lowest damage you can put on the gun is like 15. I said,
you get a flesh wound. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's no way to do that little amount of damage.
30. I'm like, how the fuck?
Like he hit one shot from like a pistol. Like I don't know what he had.
I'm talking like the nigga shooting a pistol from here to fucking Burger King shit. Like nigga, you're not putting.
Remember we were just in the lobby crying. I'm like, yo, that was like probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen from a person in a video game.
Yo. Nah, I saw John Call of Duty.
Nah, I don't count. That's multiplayer. This is a battle royale.
Y'all put me in the lobby. Y'all put me in the lobby with demons, man. I ain't gonna lie. I felt shitty, man. I'm like, yo, I went 3 for 15, 3 for 13.
Yeah, you can't help that shit though, bro. Skill-based matchmaking.
Matchmaking with Damien, that shit'll humble you. I stopped playing with Damien in multiplayer for a while. He was good at one of these Call of Duties. I was like, he was like, I've been playing
MW2. It would have been MW2.
I was like, it's not really my style anymore. He's like, why not? Like, I just don't.
Not my
hit
game.
me. It's really not hitting for me no more, bro. He's like, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Your lobbies made me ain't want to delete the game, son. Like that shit.
Now all I do is play Siege. Shout out Jinxie.
Shout out Jinxie, man. Jinxie's that guy. Legit
best streamer I know.
Streamer of the year, whatever, or gamer of the
gamer
year.
Of the year, yeah.
Crazy to think about. Game,
really
man.
blew up out of nowhere, man.
The game is funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't imagine life without it type shit.
Dude, I just remember that Mike performance, bro. I'm like, bro, I ain't hearing nothing out of you, bro. You ain't even ping no out of you.
I was trying to think of a story because me and you and Mercedes had a crazy moment the one night too, son. Because she had another crazy stat line. I just can't think of it fully. Oh no, it was the site. The site. Yo, my sister, who is like 7 years younger than me, son, she just got on Apex. And I'm not gonna lie, I be treating my sister like shit on the game.
This.
I'll be like, yo,
that's why I be like, yo, you love your sister. I be saying shit like that, like, right, you do not fuck with her like that, son.
Like locking. I remember it was like one of our first nights on Apex, man, and she had the shotgun with the 1x2 scope.
She had a shotgun with this red dot. It was like a circle red dot like this. So imagine just a shotgun with a big ass fucking sight on it. Yo, but it's not that she was. It's not the fact that he said so. It's the way it led up to it. So she's the last one alive. We're dead. We got cooked. I don't know how she made it out. But like randomly, like she just running around and she just aimed her gun to sky. A shotgun bottle, just aim that shit. She sees somebody running, like jumping out, so aiming. Game was like, that is not a comp setup. Yo, she did not talk for the rest of the night, right? Yo, then she just disappeared. I'm like, bro, why did you say that, bro? Yo, I had to mute my mic because I was like, holy shit, son.
I could not help myself.
She got fried after that shit, son. I'm like, yo, because she started aiming at this guy. Cop said she didn't aim her gun after that. She started the next enemy she sees, she started hip firing and shit. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you ruined her whole fucking night.
Damn, bro, I be sick.
I don't think we play Apex after that shit. Yo, they ain't ruined Apex runs. I'm jacking. So that shit was funny. She was like, that's not the concept. That shit was not count. No, I ain't gonna lie. You not getting no kills in that shit, son. You wasn't.
You got a peacekeeper with an
even in the sky though is nuts. Like
with a shotgun, she like. I'm like,
I get it because they're flying through the sky off the redeploy thing, but like,
bro,
with a
we're dead
shotgun
though. Like you don't gotta ping them or nothing. It's only you, bro. Lock it. Dude, then she tried to go fight a different kid with no one gun.
She had a flat line.
She had a flat line with like a 3-time on it. Niggas was like, nah, cut it. Yo, cut the night off, man. This shit horrible. Yo, shout out Mercedes, man. That was an insane moment. I just started thinking about that shit. Like,
she good at the game nowadays, man. But her early runs, bro. Nah, funniest shit ever.
She always good at the game, man. You just be putting mad pressure on her.
That's definitely what.
That's why one day I was like, yo, they didn't do the same thing to me. Don't even worry about it.
I put pressure on people on accident.
Yo, what the fuck you doing? Nigga actually trying to compete and have fun. Like, what are you doing, son? Like that shit.
Yo, fucking sad. Rebound. Like, all right, my fault, man.
Oh my god, my head hurt thinking about that shit, son. That's what it was really bad though. But, anything else I gotta add to it?
Nah, bro. It's funny as hell to reminisce on shit like that.
Yo, my head hurt thinking about that shit. Right? He did not talk first. He just disappeared. I'm like, yeah, you killed runs, man. And Mercedes had a lot of funny moments on the game channel.
That's what I would say, bro. If I really sat down and thought about something, I know I could have some crazy.
I know when we had our clutch, that shit was crazy. Me and Mercedes clutched up that one game.
Oh, the Apex game.
Yeah, we both had white armor.
I still got that. I still had that shit. That shit's probably on my Xbox.
Yeah, I got that clip. But wait, hold on. So I was on the game recently with my boy Gabe, son. So
don't bring up that Gabe, bro.
Yo, we just talking, son. And niggas is like, niggas ain't see that video, Alex. Yo, so I'm like, what you mean? He's like, you ain't see that video, Alex? Like, then Roger like, yeah, you ain't see that video. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Bro, we was deep in the Discord, like 6 of us. This is my first time playing Warzone in like days.
I'm like, what video, Alex? check your Snapchat. That's why I had to delete Snapchat now, bro. Wise man twerking on the wall. I'm like, what make y'all think of this shit? Mid game, I'm talking we mid game. Like, I'm talking we deep in the game. They like, you ain't see that video, Alex? I see dude feet on the wall twerking and shit. I'm like, yo,
bro, we're playing Rebirth, bro. It's no slowdown time.
That shut my whole body down, bro. I couldn't breathe. I'm like, nah.
And then they was like, Dame, you ain't see it either. I was like, no, like I don't know if I want to, bro.
Like, bro, he's on the wall with it. I couldn't even tell Dave not to open that shit. So I'm literally in tears, like, bro, I've been shut my whole body down. I couldn't even.
That was a crazy night, man. Shout out Gabe. He drinks Skittles water.
Dude really drinks Skittles water, man. I still don't
go to urgent care for his primary care doctor.
Primary care doctor. He's gonna die any minute, man. Thank you guys for joining us. Just reminiscing on some video game stuff. A lot of these clips are gonna be on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna get you guys' opinions on any video games you're playing, like fun experiences, obviously. Nothing's better than playing the games with people or meeting new people in the game because like that has to like, oh, you gotta play it at random. Like, oh, do I even say something to this person? And then you end up being somebody you want to play with forever. So, like I said, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for all the support. And
next time we'll be better at that NBA game.
Yeah, that was
I did say Tobias Harris. I said Tobias Harris and he's a starter. That was my worst moment. I did throw out 4 guesses though early. I'm like, fuck
yeah, you was spamming. Jakob Porto was like not the worst.
But
he was in the right range.
You said Georges Niang. like, relax.
That was before he actually was black, so I guess I'd give it to him. But damn, man, probably should have asked that black question first, and then got to the George Niangs of the world and shit. But thank you guys again for joining us. I'll see you guys next week.